We are Squawking Dead, a podcast pulverizing programs beyond the Walking Dead universe. Sometimes we give you news, sometimes we make you laugh, most times we go deep. More of the former, less of the latter. I'm your host, David Cameo, and I'm joined by
Sharon D. Blazy Gardner.
Rob's baby.
I mean, we probably should just let him talk because it'll
Yeah.
probably be better than anything we're going to put out tonight.
We'll give him a credit on the episode.
It's the perfect time to start doing that.
All right, Bridget.
Hi, I'm Bridget. You can find me at youtube.com/@punkybrewster. It's PUNKYBRUISETER.
Introduce
And
Parker,
I'm
Rob.
Yeah, that's Parker, my son over there. And I'm Rob Lucchese. You can find me at Rob Stuff and Things on TikTok and YouTube.
In the chat, we've got Jason. Neo's the one
Hi, Jason.
tuning in from Twitch.
Hi, Jason.
Obviously, he's a Twitch head. Can do that from the start. And yeah, we are live actually, because I just called him out in the Twitch chat. Obviously, he's here. And we're here actually to talk with you, speak to you, to highlight a few things that came out of New York Comic Con 2025. Among them are, we'll just list them in order, the Walking Dead Daryl Dixon panel, I have to scroll down all these notes, by the way. The Invincible panel, I think we'll just go with that one next. A Night of the Seven Kingdoms will go after that, just to like break it up a bit. The Running Man movie that's coming up.
It's like
Well-
Dave forgot that he made a list and sent it to us earlier.
No, I did. I have to keep
Okay.
scrolling.
I was like, you definitely gave us a list of all the panels we were covering.
Right, the new Welcome to Derry series, I
Mhm.
think, which is on HBO Max. If I'm not
Yes.
mistaken. Yeah. Okay.
I believe so, yeah.
The Star Trek Universe panel, which covers two series, the Stellar, Strange New Worlds, going into not only its fourth season, it just ended its third season, going to its fourth. They already finished recording the fifth, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, they're in the middle of production of season 5, which is going to be their final season. And then we have a short thing about Mr. Balin. It's kind of like an internet sensation. We hope to be like him someday after many years of him toiling away in his studio, telling people about true crime and pop culture mysteries and stuff like that and oddities. He's finally getting his due, and he's releasing his first book, and he had a panel at New York Comic Con as well, but it's more of an honorable mention, and we'll talk about that at the end. In the meantime, I'm happy that Jason jumped on here, and if any of you are on here, and just say hi in the chat, and if you have any information on the panels we're about to talk about, I highly encourage you to throw us links or thoughts or ideas, reactions to what we're about to say and show you from the panels. I say this much. I kind of wish we were able to cover all the panels. They were all in different times and many different days. A night of the Seven Kingdoms, the new Game of Thrones. What would you call that? It would be a spin-off. I guess it would be a spin-off, right?
It is a spinoff, yeah.
Spin-off, prequel, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it a prequel? Is it a sequel? No, it's a spin-off. We'll just go with that for now. But that was on Thursday. The Daryl Dixon panel was on Friday night. A lot of the panels were actually during the day today, and the last one I think that I saw was the not the Walking Dead universe, the Star Trek universe one, which was at 3:15 today. So, given the fact that I was not available to even cover the Daryl Dixon one last night, and according to my research, not a lot of people that we know of that would normally be at these panels actually cover the news coming out of it. I had to kind of dig into the X trenches to see who was, and there were a bit of people who were aggregating the news coming out of the panels, which we will get to, and we will highlight. As always, we will credit the people where credit is due, as we usually do, but not in a frantic pace. We can take our time breaking this stuff down. However, this episode, probably will be a lot shorter than our usual news streams coming out of conventions. So again, I'm happy that you guys are here. You, Bridget, Sharon D, and Rob patiently. We're rescheduling this thing back and forth and trying to figure out the optimal time to come
Oh
on.
my god, I almost had
I
an
told you not to
aneurysm.
wait for me.
When Rob was like, yeah, I can do last night. I was like, no, Rob, not now, not anymore.
I only said I could do the Daryl Dixon panel if we were going to watch that live. But other than that, like,
I think I
It's
was
kinda hard.
tagged.
He's like, "Where are you guys?"
I think I was tagged 3 different times in
Yes.
inquiring about times, and I just let it go because I knew eventually you guys would change it again. So finally, I was
Smart.
after like the
Smart.
third time, I was like, okay, I'll check it this time and see what they're
I
saying.
know. Every time it
She just
kept
copied
getting
and
moved
paste.
back.
Great.
That's what I was like. Okay, fine,
Sounds great.
fine.
Anyways, I'm happy to be here with all of you. And if you're watching this on replay, well, I'm glad you're here still. And leave a comment on whether or not you enjoyed this. And hey, if you are so inclined, there's a little QR code on the corner. If you're feeling this, if you're vibing with us, and if you're feeling like this is valuable content, shut up, Bridget. Scan the QR code and give us a little tipsy tip and show us that you love us. Your support will probably show up in the chat as well as on our page, our Ko-fi page. And I think there was something else about Ko-fi I had to mention. We'll mention it later. Yeah, or join a membership, and you may. We actually extended this an invitation for every membership to join us on stream with us on mic, face, head, mouth to break down these highlights coming out of New York Comic Con. So if you're so inclined, we may do that again. And
Oh.
Sharon, he may disappear off the stream.
Bye.
You never know what's going to happen.
Oh no.
See, she should have joined a membership. I'm kidding. She's a founding member. And Jason says, doing my job for me. Visit the merch store. Plenty of cool designs. That's right. If you head on over to squawkingdead.com, Jason is a producer. Jason now. I have to pay him. Head over to
We don't have any
squawkingdead.com.
money, Jason. Stop.
Jason. So just putting his balls on the table anyway, head on over to squawkingdead.com. And in the menu, you can get to both our classic design store as well as our modern store at squawkingdead.com. And when you do, you'll see some of our more contemporary and updated designs from The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon, reflecting our coverage of The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. We have embroidered designs. We have print-on-demand designs. We also put on our classic logo on our new store, and it's on a variety of things, including hats. Not this one, obviously, but a dad hat like this one with embroidered designs only, which is so super cool. And like I said, the classic logo looks great on the hats. It looks even the Daryl Dixon patch looks great on the hats as well. We just completely redesigned it, and it looks fantabuloso. And I can't wait to do more. And Sharon will eventually show back up again.
She
but
will.
Unless she already is, and yeah, there she is. Perfect timing.
Hey, she's back.
Oh, you're on mute?
Sorry,
Unless
I
there's
don't know what happened. I just got booted, and
Listen, we all feel that from time to time. We feel like we get booted,
Mhm.
and then we boot.
I
and
just
then
get
we
booed.
Scoot badoot.
You do
By me,
not. Who's
specifically.
booing you? Oh, okay, maybe Dave.
Dave is booing me
Or it's Parker.
constantly.
Parker's like, please. All right, let's get to it. The first things first is actually we'll switch scenes, and I will show you this here. I mean, I'm going to show you this eventually, but let's start with this actually. And
Okay,
it
I was hoping you had this. Okay.
okay,
great.
yeah, this is a reunion between Norman Reedus and Stephen Yun. You can hear that, right? I need you to monitor the chat, Bridget, too.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's gone.
sorry, I got
but
you
sure.
killed, bro.
I
Oh, but
can't
yeah,
I can't see the chat, but yeah, sure.
can you not see it in like the pop out or whatever? Should be a pop out to the chat, right?
No, not on my screen,
on this
dude.
screen, no.
No, it's not gonna
It's
be on
fine.
Okay,
I'll
it's gonna be in a
I'll
button. I
pull it
think.
up on my phone. It's okay. No,
Okay.
we don't have any buttons. Restream, like when you're. Oh, I see what you're saying. No,
Mhm.
that is that. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes. Messages from audience will display here.
Okay. All right.
That was the next comment.
Perfect. There. That's all we need. Okay. Some information on the panel. The panel was moderated by Tina Romero. Yes, it's exactly as you're thinking. It's the daughter of George A. Romero.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh.
You look like you want to say something, Bridget.
Well, I'm shocked. I'm sorry, I'm shook because it's New York Comic Con and where is Dalton?
They must have heard you, Bridget.
They said, get this guy out of here. He's always trash talking Jersey.
Oh, we just got a
Get
call
him
from
outta here.
Bridget. Well, more about Tina Romero is, well, she did a great job, first of all, from what I was able to gather. And another thing, let me just say this right now. Melissa McBride, although billed to show up, she did not show up. Kind of like Greg Nicotero from the last convention. I think it was San Diego Comic-Con. So they switched places, basically.
Okay.
But yeah, Tina Romero, it's not an accident that she is moderating the panel because she is releasing Queens of the Dead, featuring
Yes.
Katie M. O'Brien, famously known for, I don't know if anybody know this, Love Lies Bleeding was Katie M. O'Brien's feature or breakout role. Let me just actually pull up this factoid that I pulled up. This guy knows how to do social media and posted this article, and it actually happened to be pretty good. This is from film-book.com, and the author is Thomas Duffy. I do not want your thing. Okay, so let me just read this blurb. Norman Reedus was at New York Comic Con this year, and despite his absence on The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon co-star Melissa McBride on stage, it was a wonderfully energetic and informative panel. Producers of the show were on hand as well and discussed aspects of the third and fourth seasons of the widely popular aforementioned horror show. Of course, everyone wanted to talk about season 4, but it was hard to get too into detail about it. The moderator of the entertaining event was the one and only Tina Romero, who's none other than the daughter of pioneer of the original quote-unquote zombie movie, George A. Romero. Here's a little visual here. Oh, you can't see the tab.
No, we can't see any of this.
So now
Okay.
you
I
can.
wasn't sure if you were going to share it or not. I was like,
Yes.
well, he's just going to keep
There's Tina
reading.
Romero. Norman Reedus is, of course, the title character on the show, Daryl Dixon, while Melissa McBride plays Carol Pelletier, Daryl's partner in crime. We are now in the third season, and Comic-Con audience were treated to a glimpse of the 7th episode with a brief scene of some dramatic and powerful interaction, which I will get to, between Daryl and Carol. We were further shown some outtakes on the set of making season 4. Viewers have been in awe of the current setting of the show in Spain. There were multiple carols in the set outtake segment as a humorous touch of the clip. It showed the fun that McBride and Reedus have at work while creating such a fascinating show. It was a brief segment, but enjoyable one. There will be an auction of the Walking Dead universe memorabilia, which we've been teasing for the last week or two. This is the Heritage auction. Coming this Halloween weekend, many props will be available to bid on from the shows in the universe that have aired and streamed throughout the years. There'll be so many different types of costumes and items that will make dedicated viewers of the shows fondly recall the years of the greatest episodes, which brought into view our memorable characters and their countless zombies. In fact, one crew member stuntman has died hundreds of times, as one producer so fondly recalled on stage. There's a little bonus. Reedus was asked a couple of intriguing questions, but he didn't reveal which season of the show was his favorite. He did manage to get the audience to sing happy birthday to his daughter, and we'll see all this, by the way. In an Eternal Events, an audience member asked the audience to sing happy birthday to her own child, which the audience gladly did. Isn't that nice? The memory of Sergio Leone Westerns were said to be lingering on the set of the new season of The Walking Dead. Daryl Dixon, Leone's presence was felt as per one of the producers who went into details about such great work of the past. However, the biggest takeaway of the Comic-Con event was the dedication of Norman Reedus and the producers in terms of making the zombie show continue to last as one ongoing event, which horror fans never seem to grow tired of. Daryl and Carol are the types of characters that memorable shows are made of, and their work on the series continues to stun and amaze viewers who typically stream the show. Tina Romero has a lot of passion that she displayed on stage, and she made viewers aware that she has a movie being released that she helmed, which is coming out in theaters later this month, Queens of the Dead. It features Katie M. O'Brien of Love Lies Bleeding fame. Tina Romero's dad's influence over her is amazing, and it is clear that she has her dad's blood in her veins. She wore a Day of the Dead t-shirt on stage. in homage to her late great father, whose work is a staple in the zombie motion picture world. While Reedus and Company didn't give much away in terms of what's to come, we have several sure things to look forward to, including the auction this Halloween weekend of the Walking Dead memorabilia. One wishes that Melissa McBride was present at Comic-Con this year. By the way, as I was doing research, so many "you betrayed us" comments on
Oh my
X
God,
as
not
I was going
again.
through it.
Not
Shame on
again.
you, all this stuff. From the usual suspects, I'll
This
say that
woman
much.
can't catch a break. It's like her supposed fans that do
Well,
it.
more like an attack on the powers that be than Melissa McBride herself is really the gist of that. It's just like somebody
Okay.
did something somewhere. You should be ashamed of yourself, whoever did this. Anyway.
And it's Norman's wife's fault because that's what they always
Again,
say.
yeah, exactly.
It's ridiculous.
But her spirit was definitely felt as the producers and Reedus recounted some aspects of the behind the scenes events, which will go on. Until next year, don't think that the fourth season of The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon won't be out of this world. Reedus brings his magic on set all the time, and it's clear that this is what he was born to do. Daryl Dixon. Leave your thoughts on the well, it's fine. That's pretty much it as far as that goes. Let's move on.
Okay, Marcus is here. Hi, Marcus.
Hey, is it Marcus Carrillo?
Yes.
Hey, Marcus Carrillo. It's great to see you, buddy.
Hi, Marcus.
Hi,
In
Marcus.
regards to the heritage auctions, I actually went and looked at the site,
Hmm.
and there are some really cool costume collections. Like, it's not like one item of the costume, like it's the whole ensemble
Mhm.
plus a few other things. And they have like Andrea's season 1 ensemble, Amy's
Oh.
ensemble with the mermaid necklace.
I can start
I
seeing
think
why it
Negan's
costs this
10
much.
and 11. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
it is
It's
pricey.
pricey.
There are no inexpensive auctions there.
Nothing is below $500. That's the
Correct.
Yeah,
minimum.
right,
Correct.
right. But like there's a car. It's
Mhm.
like
This is true.
$25,000 starting bid for a car. So I mean there's like a wide range of stuff on those auctions if you have the kind of money to put into it.
If you have the moolah.
I don't,
All
but
the,
it's
all the
very
things
cool.
I wanted
I do
were
not
way
either.
more
I
than
do not either.
$500.
Yeah, I do not
know.
either, but I saw some really cool stuff on there. So
Well, you saw they also had like studio lot tours on there too.
Oh,
Like,
that
they
I
take
didn't
you-
see.
Yeah, they had one. They take you to where they had the prison, Hilltop, and all that stuff. I forget. You also got some other stuff with it, but I don't exactly remember what it was. But yeah, they had some really interesting things. Especially they had like costume lots and masks for the walkers
mhm.
that were on the cheaper end. But like I said, nothing's below 500. But when I say cheaper, that's what I mean, 500.
It's like relative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everything I wanted though was at least over $2,000. So I was like, I don't know if I can buy any of this. And that's
Yeah,
even
I
if you
can't.
win the auction at that low price.
That's the thing. You're not going to get
Yeah.
it at that price.
No.
That's why it's like, this is not for me. That's okay.
I
It's
think-
not for me.
I think both Negan ensembles started at $2,500.
Hmm
Mhm.
They're expensive, but very cool. And someone will get it, and that'll be cool for them. It won't be me. Probably anybody that I know.
I haven't considered. They had a Lucille that was like made just for the POV shot, so it was like super fat on the end. It
Mhm.
was only used for his introduction scene. That was like the cheapest weapon you could get. So I was like, oh, maybe
Because
But
it's
I
all
can't do
wonky
it.
to get the shot, basically.
Mhm.
Well, for those of you who can't afford any of this stuff, I highly recommend you look into Dang That's Crazy. And their Instagram is Dang That's Crazy 2.0 or something to that effect. Or Dang That's Crazy 2.
Just
They
basically
do-
go to eBay. Just go to their
I'm
eBay
trying-
storefront.
Oh, you're talking about, okay.
Yeah.
Dang That's
no.
Crazy.
Just go to there. They have a storefront on eBay. Go there.
Do they have
That's
a
where you
link
wanna
on
go.
their
Just-
profile? Actually, let's find out.
Wait
Yeah,
for
they
the auction
probably
end, then go to eBay.
The power of the internet.
They do. They still are selling some Walking Dead pieces. I just looked at their storefront the other day. Hi, Shauna.
Shauna?
And
Hi,
Shauna's
Shauna.
here. Shauna, I haven't seen Shauna or talked to Shauna in 5 months. Shauna, which is crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
there
5
it is.
months have already passed.
They do have an eBay
Yeah,
storefront.
they have a storefront. They do still have some items from Walking Dead, but they must have also purchased Vampire Diaries like bulk lot because they
Mhm,
have
yep.
they have a lot of Vampire Diaries items now as well, which was filmed in Covington, Georgia, which is only about like 50 minutes from Sonoy. So it makes sense that they probably picked that up from some auction place down there.
Are you watching me type?
Yeah, I was. I was like, oh. So these grab bags, this $10 buy it now grab bag, these are quite popular. This is one of the things that was like that they became quite popular for. Is that you buy this grab bag of this authentic, it's background actor clothing, a lot of it. Now, not all of it, because some people have found some really interesting items in there. But the thing is that when you receive these bulk wardrobe like lots that they must have purchased
Wow.
from like the warehouse sale, you have to go through the show and watch it and like look for who's wearing these pieces. And so that's obviously very time consuming and intense, and nobody has time to do all of that and still be like a human.
They're
So
showing
they-
their receipts here too, by the way.
So they do these grab bags
Yeah.
so that you can go through and you can watch the show and you can look for your piece of clothing that you purchased in this grab bag, which is kind of a fun game.
Well, to that note, I do have from that auction, I have a shelf that was used as like a piece of set dressing that is also a coat hanger that actually hangs on my wall. Finding that is impossible. Because who knows what house building
I know.
it was even in, if it
I
even
know.
made it into a shot.
Yeah,
Like-
if you scroll down, Dave, there's so people can see like some more of the actual item stuff.
You mean in the list? Man, I
Yeah.
think it was. Oh, you know what? This
I
opened
thought-
up to a new tab. I was like trying to zoom
Oh,
in on
I was
something.
like, why aren't you scrolling? So some things like obviously these sap bombs, because they had these for sale in their store. I
Ooh.
remember this because I looked at these and I thought these were so cool. Because I don't even know what they use to make these, but yeah, very, very cool. There's some really cool pieces that they have, but they also have like candle holders and stuff, and they'll show like the scene that it's in, and it's just
Oh,
like
it's a
in
football.
the background.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, cool.
Oh my lord.
That's pretty cool.
Sorry, I cut you off.
No, I was just saying, they'll have like the picture if they were able to identify the piece. But again, that was like a lot of work that the people who worked at Dang That's Crazy were doing.
Yeah, it'd be way too much work.
Yeah.
Yeah, we mentioned that in the last episode and how. I mean, this is the whole point of this is to say, again, head on over to their Dang That's Crazy. Ooh. Oh man. Dang That's
You
Crazy.
say
Instagram
that's a lot of
account.
work, but you watch the show over and over again, so it wouldn't
I
really
do.
be that much work.
I
You
do.
just have to pay a
You just
little
have to
bit
pay-
more attention.
But the
Ah.
thing is that it's just on, like in the house while I'm like cleaning and doing other
Mhm.
things. I'm not always actively looking at it.
Yeah. So their Instagram account. This is the easiest way to get to their storefront. Is
Yeah,
Dang That's Crazy 2.0.
Shauna, you're correct. They no longer have a storefront. The store closed months ago. And
Yeah.
actually, Dave,
Almost
did
a
you ever
year or
find
two
it?
ago.
I feel that they moved to Florida, but then I was like, maybe I made that up. I couldn't remember.
Well, so this is the other thing I wanted to mention is that let's look at this post because they said we've been pretty quiet this past week as we've been working away on something special, non-business related, but we can't wait to share it. Well, I guess it's one of those Dang That Crazy moments. So they've been kind of radio silent lately, which is weird because when this heritage auction is out and all the things are expensive, I've been trying to reach out to them to see if they want to do a collab with us so that I could promote some of the stuff they have on sale in their storefront. As in contrast to the really high ticket items on the heritage auction,
Mhm.
which I thought, okay, if you're upset about that, do this.
Mhm.
This exists. You don't know
Yeah.
about it. Now you do. So that was my deal. That was my idea.
Mhm.
So yeah, I highly recommend you do that. And in the meantime, let's share this tab just so it's there. Oh yeah, I'm sharing tabs, so I don't have to do full screen. That's fun. Okay. All right, so let's go to the next item on the list. Is there anything else that anybody else wants to bring up?
Oh, okay, they were living in Florida. They moved to Georgia. Is what Sean is saying.
Thanks, Shauna.
Okay. Okay. I knew they were like also really into Disney stuff. And their storefront actually has some of the The like nicer like Disney home pieces. They have some of those for sale on
Disney
their
home
storefront.
pieces.
Yeah, they're like it's like home decor, but like Disney for Disney adults, I guess would be the best way to describe it.
I think I know what you mean. You're talking
Yeah.
about like carpets and pillows and stuff like that.
Oh,
Or...
like
I
Stuff
remember they
for
were
my
doing
wife.
stuff like that.
yeah, storage canisters and
And
the
adult
like.
things.
Yeah. Boring storage stuff.
Boring storage. All right, let's move on to the next thing. And let's just to recap with Shauna. Shauna, we're breaking out the highlights from New York Comic Con, and we're still on the Walking Dead Daryl Dixon panel, and we'll go to this. Norman Reedus promoting The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon at New York Comic Con October 10th. It's from Getty Images, and this is coming from. I have to mention this because look at this. This is a perfect account at Reedus Network,
Mhm.
and they, even though they don't link to the account, they credit Getty Images. So there's that, and they make a habit of this, as we will see, because I got half of the stuff that I got, or most of the stuff that I got from this account.
Yeah,
Which-
Reedus Network is like a very professionally done X account.
Is it really? I
I
looked at
think
it.
so.
They
I think so.
deserve
For,
more
like-
followers, by the way.
Yeah, for being solely about Norman Reedus. I feel
I mean,
like a
they
obvious
deserve
fan
more than
account.
this.
Yeah, I for a fan account, I feel that they are it's quite well done.
and look at,
Keeping it
I
legit.
mean, oh, sorry, Rob.
No, I just said they're keeping it legit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. And these are Getty Images, but still, like the crediting and all that stuff.
Mhm.
I can't praise that enough. It does not happen as often as it should. Let's move on to the gents taking pictures for the show. And this is Norman Reedus, Greg Nicotero. This is also again from Reedus Network. Norman Reedus, Greg Nicotero, Scott and Gimple, David Zabel posing for portraits with TV Insider while promoting The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon at New York Comic Con. This is from TV Insider, and it's from their Instagram stories. See, look how detailed the credit at least is in Word, right? It's
I
not like they
know.
linked to the Insta
No,
story.
it's
but-
very respectful.
Perfect. It's the lineup. Usual suspects. Great. Couple more. These are great.
This guy taking the photos. I can't.
It's the usual suspects.
All right, we got the group. We got the group.
Nicely done.
Great. I don't know. That got me for some reason.
Yeah, that like photo shoot speak. Oh, I did it again.
Dave.
David. Oh, bwah, 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 bwah.
Anyway, Shauna said that they are from Florida. That's how they connected because they were talking about tattoos.
Oh, that's cool.
And then Shauna said she's driving back from Daytona. Girl, what were you doing?
What are you
What are you doing? What are you
Hopefully you're-
doing?
Hopefully somebody's holding that phone for you.
I assume Rob.
Not
is
like
driving.
last time. All right. This is from at Superpowered Pop. The Walking Dead Dixon. Sorry, the Walking Dead Dixon. The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon panel at New York Comic Con at 2025 featuring Scott and Gimple, David Zabel, Greg Nicotero, and Norman Reedus. Video by Dan Tortora, Broadcast Media LLC. And them jumping on the stage, basically.
The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, David Zabel.
Arrow right there. They already announced Scott and Gimple.
Executive producer Greg Nicotero.
No, that worked. How about that?
And star and executive producer Norman Reedus.
Norman, I want your babies. Leave your wife. Where's Melissa? Everybody starts like booing. Look at the cameras, the phones. It's right in front of this. Look at Walmart under the Comic-Con thing.
Yeah, it's sponsored by Walmart this year, I guess.
Yikes.
Interesting.
Yikes, capitalism. Burn it all down, Bridget says. Anything in the chat?
Yeah, Shauna said, unfortunately, she was traveling to Daytona to spread some of her parents' ashes.
Oh,
She said,
Oh.
I needed
I'm
my
sorry to hear
friends.
that.
And Rachel mentioned that you guys were live. Oh, I'm sorry,
Oh,
Shauna. That's
yeah.
hard.
I'm so sorry. And you know what? we're the perfect distraction because we're just absolutely out of our minds. So here we are. Share the stab instead. Daryl Dixon took over the main stage at New York Comic Con tonight from the Walking Dead _AMC account, the official account. Look at these perfect pictures. Look at how perfect are these pictures? Just too perfect.
You should mention, we saw like that cute little Greg did like a little tickle on Tina's back as he came in.
I did not see that.
Okay,
Sorry.
it's because
They're-
he studied under her father.
Romero, right?
So anyway, there's a sweet connection there, which is just nice.
Oh, yeah.
Uncle Nick, Uncle Greg.
Uncle
Which-
Greggy.
Just to interject for a second, they just announced him for the camp in May.
That's right. Thank
I don't
you,
wanna talk
Rob.
about it.
Look at
You're
this.
welcome.
I don't
I
wanna
know,
talk about
I
it.
know. I'm
Player
sorry,
here.
Bridget.
I don't want to talk about it. It's like the one person. It's the one person I've always been like, I really want to meet Greg Nicotero.
You've never met
Do you want
Greg?
to tell people why?
No.
Just to kind of remind them you
why I
can't?
love Greg Nicotero, or
No,
why I can't.
Why you're
Not to lie.
upset?
Because
Unless you don't, it's fine.
I mean, because I will have
pressure.
I'm not officially mentioning this on social media for another like a week.
you did
I'll
on
say
your
it
live
here.
stream. Though.
But I'll say it here because nobody watches my live stream, so who cares? It's like, oh
She
yeah, I
says
said
that
it.
now.
I
The
said it
internet never
to I said
forgets.
it to 10 people. So yeah, I know, Jason, you love it when I get upset. The reason I can't meet Craig is because I'll have a 2-month-old, God willing.
Clap. Charity's clapping. She's you can't hear.
Who's
her.
muted?
I just squealed a little because that was so funny.
Listen, I completely understand where you're coming from. You don't want to take a 2 month.
So does Parker.
But I will say this: I did take Parker at 3 months to meet Greg Nicotero in Atlanta last year.
It's one of those things that I'm like, I've been like, so like, I'm not gonna go, and now
Mhm.
now as it gets like closer, and now like Greg Nicotero just got announced, I'm like, well, I don't know, like maybe I'll figure it out. I'm not really sure. We'll see how I feel. I feel. Okay.
Well, maybe we'll get to meet Trav because maybe he'll come and do daddy duty
Mhm.
while you
he
do
would just be like, just leave the baby here then instead.
protect the baby, guard the baby.
When I mentioned that I was going to bring the baby to a convention here instead, like a horror convention, which has since been canceled because like screw me, I guess. But anyway, it was canceled, and my boss was like, you would take your baby to a horror convention? And I was like, yeah, why not? Like,
I feel
don't-
judged.
I don't
Excuse me.
care.
Yeah.
And she was like, you can just leave the baby with me. And I was like, my baby has a dad. Like, I have a husband.
Excuse me. Wow.
I have a husband. He could take care of the baby. It would be fine.
I've taken Parker to now, technically, if you count the Camp 3 horror conventions, and he's only 11 months old.
I think that counts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does count.
yeah, absolutely.
Bring the baby. I will cuddle. I have wraps and I have a wheelchair.
You have mothers who wish to
Thanks.
cuddle in.
Thank you.
It's like a therapy baby. What is it called? What are the dogs? They have it's
an emotional support
emotional
baby.
support baby. I don't
You could
disagree
come
with
up with
that.
some cool costume for the costume contest with the baby.
Right?
There you go. You'd be
We
like
had a
an
guy-
Alien Earth to play on that.
We had a guy just at the last
could-
one, because it was only 2 weeks ago. Parker's got bright red hair, and he was like, "Why isn't he dressed as Chucky?" And I said, "I didn't even think about that."
Or because the hair when babies are born, it's like does kind of look
Oh,
like
you should see
Pennywise.
Parker right now.
There you go. Sorry, Charity, you were about to say something.
I was gonna say she could like be Daryl and Little Ass Kicker or something like that.
Mhm.
Perfect.
That's by the way, Rob, that is why my name is Punky. That was a nickname I had as a kid. This is embarrassing because it is not
No.
cool. It's not like cool in origin. It's not like, oh yeah, Bridget was like so cool when she was a teenager. This is my nickname from when I was a baby
And you had overalls.
because I had orange hair, and so everybody called me Pumpkinhead.
Oh,
So it was Punky because it was Pumpkinhead.
honestly, that's adorable and that's awesome. So,
So
There you go.
there you go. Parker is also a Punky.
That's right.
Oh,
Yep.
does have a big
A
head.
Chucky. All right.
Your
Wait,
poor
so
wife, Rob.
It's fine. He was a C-section.
It looks like Rachel is about to hop on as well.
Oh,
And she's-
good.
She just said in the chat, I love how you say things like quote unquote pinned to the thread, like I know what that means. Let
to
me
be
just-
to be
Oh my
fair,
God.
I couldn't figure it out until I mentioned it to you, because you kept saying it, and I was like, I don't know how to find pin things, and you're like, there's literally a button at the top of the screen.
you didn't have to out yourself.
I just want her to know she's not alone. I
I would have
also
kept
don't
your
know what it
secret,
means.
Bridget,
I also
forever
didn't
to the
know.
grave. All right, let's move on for now. And this is from Mandy Leah Photography. Mandy, MandyLeaphotos on X. They're all on X. Honor Ritas, Walking Dead Derelict, and NYCC
They're all on
2025.
X.
Yeah. And this is, I mean, it's just a really good photo. So how
It
about
is.
that?
It's a great photo.
It's composited very well, kind of like the Getty photos, basically. That's why I included it. It was really good. Let's go to the next thing. I'm just like including this filler like in between some of this other stuff because here we go. Oh, son of a
Because he
mother.
wants the stream to go until 3 a.m, and suddenly it's a telethon.
Yeah, well, hey, if you like what we're doing, there's a QR code in the top right corner where
And
you can tip us.
And folks, our total's at 0, and we're aiming to hit not 0.
We're aiming to hit not 0. That's right. Won't you join the cause? Hey, there's
Hey.
Rachel. Let's go through all our checks, Rachel. Go to the settings in the meantime and make sure the video's at 480. And I have
You
to.
don't want the pizza eating shot in 1080, Dave?
I definitely want it in 1080, but we don't. That's not capable.
Oh, I need my microphone over
I
here.
was gonna say your microphone sounds like it's
You
really
hopped on
far away.
premature.
I forgot to swing that over.
There we go. And I'm just trying to make this a little bit neater. There we
Mirror.
go.
Yes, I want a
Perfect.
mirror. Okay. What else?
And then when you go to the sounds, just make sure that the only thing that's turned on is noise canceling. Everything else should be turned off.
Noise suppression.
No, what did I say? Same thing. Okay. Next shot is from again Superpowered Pop on X. Great to be here for the Walking Dead Daryl Dixon panel at New York Comic Con 2025 and hearing from Norman Reedus, Scott Gimple, and Greg Nicotero and David Zabel. There's a little QR code here now streaming exclusively on AMC Plus. Not really. It's on AMC.
This
TV.
promo shot has been like sending me like,
It's what we're using
what-
now.
what is this action shot? It's so intense. The arrows flying, like Carol's like stern face. Like I cannot handle it. These random walkers in the background. It's over the top. I love
Well,
it.
look at the
I
Primitivo
love
in the
it.
background.
Yeah, it's
here.
awesome.
You
That's
can't.
awesome.
Yeah, you can see my mouse, right? Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
The shot better happen in the next 2 episodes, or I'm gonna riot.
It's not going to happen. I'm just telling you
You'll
right
never
now.
see it.
There's Norman Reedus here. There's Scott Gimple and David Zabel.
Oh,
left
no
to right.
bolo, but check out this tie.
The fabric tie. He's won the fabric tie.
I'm
He's
so
such a
used to
writer.
a bolo.
That was for the
Too bad
ones
he
who
couldn't
live.
have found a longer one though.
Right. What's happening there? And there's Greg Nicotero. And just to catch Rachel up, Melissa McBride could not make it. So and Greg Nicotero wasn't at the San Diego Comic-Con panel, so he made it to this one instead. And she's not even paying attention to what I'm saying.
Yeah, Rachel, Nicotero's
I'm a
also
mom.
coming to camp.
I'm a mom. I can multitask. Oh, I know.
She knows.
Linda tagged me in that one.
Okay, and here we go. This is the happy birthday to Norman Reedus. Well, this is from Reedus Network on X. Norman Reedus having the crowd sing happy birthday along with him for his daughter's birthday, which is next week, while promoting The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon at New York Comic Con on October 10th. Happy early birthday. This is from the Pop Verse live stream.
But can I do something really quick, sort of off the path? Yeah, is that cool? Will you guys help me do something? So my daughter Nova, her birthday is next week, right? Can we sing happy birthday to her? I love you guys. Thank you. Are you ready? Her name's Nova. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nova. Happy birthday to you. I love you, Nova. Thank you. Woo! Made my night. Thank you.
Okay, good. I thought I was gonna go full screen.
What a dad.
What a dad! And then I'm not gonna put the other happy birthday they did for the fan who said they had a hat. Their daughter.
I'm glad it stopped at 2 because, like, if other people had started to request it, it's like, where do you draw the line, dude?
Exactly.
Someone needs
Just
to
got a
rewrite.
panel of
Someone needs to rewrite the birthday song and make it shorter.
You just gotta switch to the Stevie Wonder
Have
one.
you seen the
That's
trend of
what I was thinking, Bridget.
The Stevie Wonder one's better anyway.
It is way better.
So
Have you seen the trend of people singing happy birthday but only saying the word birthday? TikTok.
Like birthday,
No.
birthday, birthday.
No, they
okay.
only sing the part where they say birthday in the song. So they would just
birthday.
it's just silent.
That's horrible.
birthday.
I hate
It's
it.
horrifying.
Birthday. Birthday.
I don't like. I
Is
don't
that it?
like
That
it.
what? Did I get
That's
it?
exactly pretty much, yeah.
I think this is why I hate TikTok. It's like, leave me out of this stuff. Okay, I don't want it. I don't want it. Just I'm not. You know when
To
you
be
can
fair,
right
it's
click
not,
and do not interested.
It's not on my FYP. It's not for me.
It
I do
comes
see
on
this
my
stuff
FYP
every
a lot.
once in a while. And I'm like, not interested. Automatically not interested. Please
Yeah.
stop it.
I will
And-
mark that button if I'm like, no, thank you. I don't.
Yeah,
I
especially if
less
it's too
of
much. Is there anything in the
less of
chat
that.
before we scroll on?
Yeah. Shauna said, "Ode to Glenn Pizza." Too bad Steven didn't deliver. You did. LOL.
Oh, did Shauna make
Um,
it?
Yeah, Shauna's here.
Yeah,
And
that's right.
then
Thanks to
She
you.
Shauna
called me.
said,
I know she called me on my way home and I couldn't answer.
Shauna said, I met
Yay.
Greg at a con. And I am happy for you. That's all I'm gonna say.
She says
You
that
know,
like, no, I'm
you
not
know
really
why I'm
happy.
mad. You know why I'm mad, Shauna.
Okay. This is from Superpowered. Like, quickly moving on. This is from Superpowered Pop on X. Scott Gimple on The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon season 4. Season 4 is its own beast. Quote from Scott Gimple. Also, they're able to, quote unquote, they're able to rectify some stuff from the past. Speaking of the characters, this is season 4. Gimple also spoke of this being a conclusion, season 4.
Hmm.
So maybe not what we were thinking in terms of who may come in,
Interesting.
what they might do. Maybe use this as a springboard for another series. Unless, I don't know, two things can be true.
I did see something interesting mentioned today by Robert Kirkman that I would like to bring up because it's Walking Dead related. You know how there has been like constant requests for like an animated series
Mhm.
Mhm.
that would follow the comic book more closely? It's been
Somebody had
requested
said that
so often.
on X.
Yeah, and Kirkman had stated that he is like all for it, but he would have to get the rights back from AMC.
Mhm.
Mm.
And so the way it was worded, though, it made it seem like maybe that was something he was trying to do eventually, was to get the rights back, which is kind of interesting. But anyway, that was somewhere. I'm sorry, Dave. I should have sent it in the Discord so you could actually have a
You can
source.
still send it.
I
well-
am less professional than Radis Network.
Yeah, you can still send it to me. I'll throw it up on the screen at some point once it comes over. And then let's go to this lovely clip, which I'm sure you'll love. I misheard you is the share this tab instead by Sarah J. Christ, which is Her handle is ubiquitousern. That's UBIQUITOUSURN on X. I thought, quote unquote, I thought you said Daryl and Carol have to have got it on. Spoiler alert, that's season 4. She's one of those. It's fine. It's fine.
Hey, Norman.
Hey. Hello.
So Daryl and Carol have come a long way.
Have what?
You've come a long way, you
Yeah.
and Carol.
Yeah.
Ultimate survivors.
I thought you said Daryl and Carol have gotten it on.
That's what I thought.
Right?
That's what I thought she said.
Yeah,
They went all the way.
Missed that scene. What
Yeah.
happened?
There was some questioning of that, but you
Spoiler alert. That's season
laid down
4.
the law.
Let's just run with that. Let's
It's
run
like
with that.
Kimball's
Daryl
reaction.
seems understandably.
That's season 4. Okay. Any questions? Any comments?
It's like Kimball's reaction to him saying it was season 4 was very much like, no.
No, shh. Okay, this is from the Walking Dead AMC account. Norman Reedus reflecting on his experience working on The Walking Dead. This is a very sweet clip.
I mean, I kind of look a certain way. I kind of look like the type of guy that would steal your purse, I guess. But I wasn't really sure that's what I wanted to do. I was doing other things as well. But the show gave me a real love for acting and editing and lighting and writing and having a camaraderie with other actors. Like that core group of actors on that show, like we loved each other. Like we loved each other. Like if you had a big scene and you had to cry, we left you alone. Like we knew we respected each other. We wanted you to win. I
Love that. I love that for us too.
It's really sweet. I will say that apparently this quote is from a year ago. I don't know why it's resurfaced in the last week, but it has this quote from Kirkman. So I'm gonna send you the link as soon as.
But you can share it too if you want.
Oh, I
Share
just
your
closed
screen.
it.
Oh,
I just closed it, so no.
okay. Well, I've got this queued up too while you do that. Here. Norman Reedus Network again. Norman Reedus on stage during the Walking Dead Daryl Dixon panel at New York Comic Con. No, this is from Getty Images. Some more shots of Norman Reedus. Who doesn't love that one? The lights are too bright. Norman with the sunglasses. You remember the story about that? How he had like ocular damage because of I think it was a motorcycle accident.
It was the concussion that he received.
Yeah, he's got severe light sensitivity.
Yep.
All right, let me
He's gotten a couple concussions, hasn't he?
I don't know.
Shauna had said that she was still hoping that they make a Cooper series so that like there would be like a Jerry spinoff, which actually could be really cool, honestly. I know people have mentioned they wanted like Jerry and Aaron
Oh, that would be great.
as like a spinoff.
Right. Let me just get this up and running. Okay.
I like that.
Yeah, I know. It'd be like a buddy comedy kind of thing. I found other sources that quoted this, but they only quoted the first half.
Mhm.
And the second half is where he states that he would have to get the rights back.
Well, let's. So this is basically from FandomWire, fandomwire.com.
Mhm.
I don't think it'll be possible until only one thing is stopping Robert Kirkman from making this Walking Dead animated series after Invincible. After a successful 11-season-long TV series, is an animated series going to work? This is from Swagata Das from fandomwire.com, published May 5th, 2024.
Mm-hmm.
The Walking Dead start. Do you want me to read this? I could read this. It's fine. The Walking Dead started as a comic book, as a comic series by Robert Kirkman, artists Tony Moore and Charlie Adlar in 2003. Publishes primarily in black and white. The series ran for 193 issues before ending in 2019. AMC acquired the rights for the graphic novel from its creator in 2009 before spawning a full-fledged franchise of The Walking Dead. A scene from The Walking Dead. Image credit AMC. Kirkman has also written the comic series for Invincible, which is currently busy producing the 3rd season of its animated. So they're actually recording, I think, season 5 is that's what's been recorded. Season 5 of Invincible has already been recorded. We'll get to that in a minute. On Prime, this is where the speculation about his other comic series is also getting someday an animated adaptation. The creator said that while he would would love for The Walking Dead to get an animation. It can only happen under one circumstance. Robert Kirkman says The Walking Dead animated series is adaptation. Okay, God. Both the comic series as well as the original Walking Dead show have now come to an end. While the comic series ended after 193 issues in 2019, the series capped off in 2022 after 11 long seasons. So when fans asked Kirkman if he would now like to bring the series to an animated adaptation like his other comic series, Invincible and Super Dinosaur, he wrote via comicbook.com. We should probably go to that. I think it would be fun to do a faithful animated adaptation, but I don't know AMC's appetite for such things. And it's not a very AMC thing to do. Andrew Lincoln. Another fan query about the same, he wrote, I'd love to see it happen, also from comicbook.com. I'd love to see it happen someday, but I don't think it'll be possible until I get the rights back from AMC. Currently, Kirkman and 4 other EPs of the Walking Dead series have sued AMC to recover profits. I love this. Recover profits from the original show as well as its spin-offs. Like I said, AMC is always on a running tab. They're always over budget. They're basically running into debt, like revolving debt. Anything they make back will probably go into a settlement later on from some series or another. Or multiple lawsuits on The Walking Dead, basically, Fear the Walking Dead. The Walking Dead producers gained a victory against AMC back in 2022. Robert Kirkman, alongside 4 other executive producers of The Walking Dead. I think they just ran into another story, right?
Yeah, it
Maybe?
did. You can.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, you can be just.
Oh,
you
no.
can be
No, it
done with
didn't. Okay, it's fine. Let's just mention this really quickly.
Shauna had also stated that that she said no, there wasn't another series that Cooper was making. What is it, Shauna? Can you tell me? Because I don't know what it was.
Like nothing to do with The Walking Dead?
Yeah,
Just
nothing to do with
within-
The Walking Dead. I'm
okay.
guessing.
Yeah, no, I
I'm
think I've
I'm
seen
gonna be
something.
honest. I'm not super stoked about the idea of an animated series. I don't.
I said the same thing. I was
Yeah.
like, it's
It doesn't. It's unnecessary. Is how I feel about it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Bridget, I mean, as comic book readers, it's not gonna go well. That's not. You can't follow
The
that storyline in an animated series.
I think you could definitely follow the comics in an
You
animated series.
could.
I just don't think you're going to get a lot of the show's audience to watch it if they only watch it for Daryl.
Correct.
Absolutely
'Cause
not.
He
Yeah,
wouldn't
if
be in
they're
it at all if
trying-
they
It's-
really followed the comics.
Well, it's a completely
they're-
different story.
Yep.
Yeah, if they're trying to do something for the current viewers, it's not going to
No.
go over well.
No.
If they're trying to find new viewers, maybe.
Mhm.
Maybe.
Right.
It'd be something for like an Adult Swim show too, because of the graphic nature of the books. Like, I don't think you could just put that
yeah.
out there.
well, or like
or
Invincible.
streaming,
Well,
obviously.
Invincible.
Invincible, front-
Invincible's
some-
quite graphic because
Very.
that's his style.
I can't say I've ever seen it.
It's how
Oh.
Kirkman's style is.
Well,
It's
I
quite
recommend
good.
Invincible. It's really good. I especially
I've never
recommend the
even heard of
comics.
it.
We're gonna get into it.
What?
actually. Oh my
Steven-
gosh.
Steven Steven voices the main character.
Stephen Yun
And
voices
Jeffrey,
Mark from the series. He's
ADM
the
just
main
came into the
character.
series too.
Have we
Yeah.
met? I don't internet.
Well-
I don't know what these things are.
You're in for a distinct treat.
You're literally on the
Yes.
internet right now.
You are the internet, Rachel.
I put things on the internet, but I don't visit
Okay.
and look at things.
Oh, interesting. Shauna says it is with The Walking Dead, but
Oh.
I can tell you more on the phone. So mum's the word.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. Just to give everybody
Okay,
a little bit
okay.
of context, I think she basically won a dinner with Cooper Andrews, who played Jerry on The Walking Dead,
Mhm.
and I think they had a very long conversation. Basically,
Yeah,
This
for
is
sure. They
a-
spent a lot of time together.
this
Mhm.
was after our charity for Robin Overton, which was it. Has it been a year? When did we?
Yeah,
do
I
that?
think so. And they've stayed in touch too, as far as I know.
It was at Christmas time, I thought, right? Christmas-ish.
Yeah, something like that. Oh,
It was
so-
a Christmas thing that we did.
Mm-hmm.
and Jason says, I agree with you guys too. I'm not interested in the animated series.
Well, it's like we
Okay.
have the comic
Yeah.
book, so I can just go
Yeah.
read
Right.
the
Yeah.
comic book. Also, we have the novelizations that further the comic book story, so I can also go read those. And
Well,
then
I
if
mean-
if I don't want that, I can go watch the show. So
Do you remember
like,
we had the
so
argument
many-
over whether
so many things.
remember the big argument we had with the final episode about rebooting the series? An animated series that faithfully follows the comic book would be that reboot, in my opinion. But that would be the only thing they could do
Mhm.
to really win me over.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sean
yeah, I
also
wouldn't-
says Carl did have an Invincible comic, like in
So did
Yeah.
RJ.
In series, yeah, there's like
Oh.
nods.
There's
to it.
also a shot. Yeah, there's a little invisible.
There's like the Lego
toys.
figures, right?
The
Lego
mini
ones,
mates, yeah.
In
Yeah.
Alexandria.
Yeah.
This was in Jesse's son's room.
Yeah,
what is
something
it?
like
Ron
that.
Sam's room. Yeah.
Yeah, Shauna
Sam's
says
room.
they've had lots of conversations, so they've stayed in touch since then.
Okay, let me just read this thing really quick. Back in 2022, Robert Kirkman, alongside 4 other executive producers of The Walking Dead, filed a lawsuit against AMC, suing the network for breach of contract on the basis of profit distribution. Recently, a court has dismissed AMC's motion to have the lawsuit dismissed. I remember reading this on my own. They argue that they were entitled to payment, quote unquote, well over $200 million from AMC. This is their second attempt, you mother. Sure. This is their second attempt after their 2017 lawsuit was denied, where Kirkman and his co-plaintiffs Galen Hurd, David Alpert, Charles Egley, and former showrunner Glenn Mazzara asked for a profit share of well over $1 billion from AMC. After 177 episodes, the original show ended its 2022 run as the #1 series on basic cable for 12 consecutive years. Did I know that? I didn't know that.
I actually did not know that.
Hmm.
That's impressive, honestly.
Mhm.
That might be exaggerating.
Well, because we knew, we
Oh.
knew that the ratings were high for like until season 7, but I didn't think that it still maintained that #1 slot after that.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
Well, let's move on here. Is Sharon D okay, or is it just camera off situation?
She said BRB.
Oh, okay. In the private chat, okay.
Mm.
All right, so here we're gonna move on to this from the Walking Dead _AMC account on X. From behind the scenes stories to teases of what's next, the Daryl Dixon New York Comic Con panel was one for the books. There's a shot of Norman Reedus, another of Greg Nicotero, Scott Gimple, and David Zabel. And let's move on to the next. Norman greeting fans on stage. From the Walking Dead _AMC account, the Walking Dead fam showed up big at NYCC.
Oh my gosh. This shirt is constantly being peddled to me on TikTok.
Mm-hmm. Me
This
too.
exact shirt.
Yeah.
Me too.
And now they just have promotion of him holding it, by the way.
Yes, I know. This is going to be plastered all over the place.
Get your new
No,
shirt, Norman
Norman.
holding Norman.
You gave them free. You gave them free advertisement.
There's going to
Rob-
be an AI video of him selling it on TikTok now.
Right,
God.
exactly.
Oh,
And then in
100%.
his voice too.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Rob, why don't you show them what somebody had
Oh.
sent you? I'm just gonna
I'm
put you
gonna
on the big screen.
send it to. Want me to send it to you so you can actually put it on the screen?
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Wanna
That's
do that?
perfect.
Yeah.
And I'll tee up the next thing in the meantime. And this is another Norman with fans shot right here. You see it, right? Okay. No, again from Superpowered Pop on X. Norman Reedus staying after to sign a bunch of things for fans. Respect. Pictures by Dan Tortora, Broadcast Media LLC.
He's
Yep, and he's
also signing at a booth. Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I just sent it to the NYCC chat.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yep.
Okay. Let me throw that up on screen if I can. Oh no, that's not gonna work.
Are you guys okay with me leaving for a little bit to eat something?
What?
I'm really sorry to do that. I know.
Excuse
I've,
me?
No, how dare you go feed your
I've
baby?
literally never done that during a live stream.
And you never will. So stop asking. Anyway, so this is Rob.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody,
Yes. The answer to the question,
No,
Bridget,
answer no,
is
and
absolutely go
never
right
ask
ahead.
again. That's
You
fine.
can eat. Yes. You
I
are.
don't know. I don't know if it's ready yet, but when it is, I'm going to eat.
Well, bring it here. Just turn your camera off, if you don't mind.
What? Why?
Because I need you. You know what?
He
I have
needs
I
me
have
for
needs
emotional
too.
support.
Okay. Tell
Wow,
the
Rob,
story.
I guess you and I can just leave then.
I need all of you
This got
equally.
awkward. This got weird.
But Bridget more actually. So
This got weird. It's because I have the strength of a grown woman and a tiny baby.
exactly.
Yes.
What more needs to be said? Rob, why don't you tell us a little bit about this photo?
So, finding out that Norman was going to be signing at New York Comic Con, I reached out to a few different Facebook groups of like people who go to cons and do consignments. Found this person who was recommended highly, to me that they're very trustworthy. So I sent him the cost of an autograph, a fee, and one of my Series 1 Daryl figures to get signed, and he'll be sending that back to me next week.
Do you want
I'm
to shout out
very
your
happy.
friend, or is he?
It's
private?
not someone I'm close with, so I don't want to just blow them up. I don't know if they're okay with that, so I'm
All
not
the
going to
more
say
reason
their name. But yes, I'm very thankful to him. I mean, I'm going to shout him out in the group where I give what's the word I'm looking for? If he wants to do it, I'm a reference for him to do it in the future for other people now because he's successfully done this for me. So,
Oh, cool.
but yes,
Sure.
so this actually completes Series 1 from the McFarlane series of completely signed. So that's pretty cool.
Nice.
I almost botched the copying of this particular photo. So here we go. Share this tab. This is from, okay, I don't know, Bridget, if you remember, but when we were covering the San Diego Comic-Con panel, there was an account that said Norman's going to be at New York Comic-Con. This is the user, Julia Dixon fan, is the one who said that. And I've been in touch with her ever since on Instagram.
Okay. I do.
And-
I kind of like vaguely remember this. Yeah.
Yeah, so Norman's going to be at New York Comic-Con, and then she like put a blurb on it in an image post, right?
Yeah.
This was her, and she had reached out to us saying that was me, and I was like, yeah, oh, that's cool. So, and actually, I think she came on the stream, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember, but this is her basically. So my Pookie Norman Reedus, I can't believe I got to see him today. It was my dream come true. I can't believe he heard me when I said the Boondock Saints, and he said Boondock Saints, and this is her. She's holding up her. I think that's her. with
It's
the
a
Daryl Dixon
bobblehead.
bobble. Yeah. But I want to go back to see if I. Let me go back to her account. I'm just gonna
Well, I'm
go to her
glad you were
spot.
right, Julia.
Yeah, this is
Glad
a
you're
credit to
right.
her. So happy that I got to meet Norman Reedus at the
Awesome.
convention
Oh, she's.
day.
Oh my goodness,
Aw.
Julia, you're so cute.
Yeah.
Look
it's
at you. You're
awesome.
adorable.
That's a great
And-
picture too.
She
Yeah, I love
models
it.
her hair after Daryl Dixon. So if you just to notice
Stop.
it.
I love
Yes.
that.
Yeah, she's it's
love
like
that.
TM. Like we'll get sued if we do the same thing. because She TM.
So cute.
Best day ever. Norman Reedus follows me back soon when he has time. Thank you for making me happy.
Oh.
I tried my best not to cry.
So sweet.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Julia,
Yeah,
you're gonna make me
she's really
cry.
sweet. I
The
figured to
nicest
shout her
person
out.
to meet.
Hopefully she'll see this at some point. And be
Shauna,
like,
Shauna has now passed Kirkland Road and now is passing Daryl Parkway.
Norman Reedus and the creators behind The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon at the press conference. Now we're at the press conference portion of the show, this show, basically. This is them behind the scenes. They're answering questions. There is a dude named Mike from Long Island who managed to get an interview with all these guys, or at least most of them. So I'm in touch with him. I'm going to see if I can get like a hold of that and share that when that comes
Oh,
out.
that'd be awesome.
Right? Mike from Long Island, from this neighborhood. More from this press conference here. Share this tab. Norman Reedus, Greg Nicotero, Scott M. Gimple, and David Zabel at the press conference for The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. This is from Reedus Network, by the way, on X at New York Comic Con October 10th. This is from KLEPCX and WEARECRITIX. We are critics on Instagram.
Or where critics.
Yeah, we are critics. Where
I
critics?
can't wait for it to be a clothing brand, and you're wrong.
That's fine with me. I love being wrong. Is Norman handling a microphone very well? By the wrong end,
It's the only way to hold a microphone.
throws it like a missile at one of the reporters.
I was going to say, it looks like he's about to throw a dart.
I love this little trick. If you're looking at the table right now, you have these electronic recorders on the table. You have a phone on the
Mhm.
table of somebody recording. There's another phone here. There's another phone there. There's Greg Nicotero's one. They're all recording stuff on the table and leaving it there so that they can get their audio. Basically,
I'm
I
going
love
to
that.
eat. Bye. I'll be back.
What did I tell you?
Bye.
What did I tell
Bye.
you?
I'll be back in a little bit.
All right, fine. This bitch. She doesn't understand that
I
need
can
her.
still hear you.
And- oh my gosh. This is the guy, Mike from Long Island, in question. So that's at Munson 1897. which we're following and we're in touch. And here I said, I'm just proving it, looking forward to it. Just proving it to you. I'm very active. I'm not like a passive person, like, oh, I'm in my ivory tower. No, I am looking forward to it. So, had a great time with interviewing Norman Reedus, Greg Nicotero, Scott Gimple, and David Zabel at New York Comic Con tonight. New York Comic Con did all the tags. And yeah, there's Mike. He's about our age, maybe a little older. Greg Nicotero. All right. Here is a Deadline article. Now we're going to get ready for the. See, I hope Bridget doesn't miss this, but she probably will, because this is the portion of the live stream or whatever this is called, news stream, where we pull up the. Okay, we have to vote on this though. Do you want to see this scene from the season finale? They obviously included it because it's not going to be too spoilery in terms of the grand.
I don't even like watching The Insider, so my vote is no.
Who else?
I'm with Rachel. I don't really like having any kind of spoiler at all.
Nope.
How about this? I will play it, but I just you could.
Let's take a vote. I'm playing it anyway, guys.
Yeah.
I just feel like we should watch it because it seems to be relevant to.
How about you watch it in your own time and not with us?
Well, I was gonna say I could send you a shout in the private chat when it's over, and then
when it's over.
yeah, or something. I don't know how we would do this. Only because we've had this problem in the past where we think something's going to be like too super spoilery, and then we watch it afterwards, and it's totally not.
Well, the fact that we're seeing it is already spoilery. Like, I don't even like watching the next time on.
Right. And then normally I'd agree with you, but we've been wrong in the past. Like, meaning we played it safe, but it was too safe. I don't know. But then there's also the sneak peek into season 4, the teaser, like the behind the scenes of season 4. Should we watch that?
It's more like a blooper reel and doesn't give anything away. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, greetings from season 4, basically. There's the Melissa doubles too.
The only reason I would feel a little bit better about season 4 is that by the time it actually comes around, I will have forgotten what we watched.
Okay, fair enough. Let me read this Deadline article in the meantime. Let's give everybody context. So, okay, excuse me. I don't care about my privacy rights. This is from Deadline. I should mention this on the side. Diane Keaton, Oscar-winning Annie Hall and Godfather actress, dies at 79.
What?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Diane Keaton died?
I got that during,
man.
Yeah, looking at the feed
wow.
Today. Yeah, hat tip to Jill Roby, whom
today?
Yeah, Jill Roby on my X feed. That's how I found out about it.
Annie Hall's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, well, she also did that film with Jack Nicholson. I forget what it was called.
She was in Baby Boom, which was hilarious.
Oh my god, yeah.
As Good as It Gets.
Yeah, very great movie.
Yeah.
Right, so this let's go to the article. The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon teases season 3 finale clip in season 4 BTS footage. As The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon prepares to wrap up its penultimate season, AMC teased fans. Penultimate season is the second to last season ever. AMC teased fans at New York Comic Con with what's to come. During the show's season 3 panel, the audience was treated to a clip of Daryl, Norman Reedus, and Carol, Melissa McBride, sharing a heart-to-heart in the final episode, as well as a behind-the-scenes glimpse at season 4. A scene from season 3, the season 3 finale episode, Solace of the Sea. I'm like reading it in Spanish in my head. The season 3 finale episode, Solace of the Sea, which means Solace del Mar, whatever, shows Daryl confiding in Carol on a beach about his need to, his need to constantly run, revealing that he's scared he won't be able to stay in one place when they get home. So this is like theoretical. They're not even on their way home yet. I am going to, for those of you who are watching the replay, copy the link to this and put it in the chat in the meantime, so that by the time you can't put okay, that's fine. I don't care. But by the time you're watching this on the replay, or there could be a link in the description, whatever, it'll be there. You probably have already watched it. Meanwhile, we haven't. I haven't actually. I only saw the link. I put the link in my notes, and then I moved on. So okay. In the season 4 clip, Reedus and McBride share a glimpse at some of the scenes they're filming on location in Spain. It's already a sort of a spoiler. We hope that you'll quote unquote, we'll hope that you all will keep watching. It's going to be even better than season 3, said McBride as Reedus raved. They're killing it on season 4. So, and I should mention that they came in from filming to be at New York Comic Con. Friday's panel featured star executive producer Reedus, as well as Walking Dead Universe Chief Content Officer Scott M. Gimple, showrunner EP David Zabel, and EP director Greg Nicotero. And if I'm not mistaken, I could be, by the way, I'm not 100% certain that David Zabel's in the 4th season. I could be mixing it up with Dead City because they got a new showrunner, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll probably correct myself by the time those facts come out. The 5th spinoff of The Walking Dead, which was from 2010 to 2022. The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon follows Daryl and Carol on their journey home to loved ones after washing up in France, where the zombie virus originated. In July, the show was renewed for its 4th and final season. Worthwhile. Do you want to watch? So, should we watch the season 4 montage? I guess we should, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that now. Let's let you can't hear this, right?
No.
Okay. Okay. I wanted to play the ad before I flipped over to it. Okay, you guys ready for this?
No.
Let's do it.
Let's just do it. Let's rip the band-aid, bitch. Let's go. Too loud.
Hi, it's Norman and Melissa here. We're in beautiful Spain.
Not actually Melissa.
Hey everyone, it's Norman and Melissa's here.
Actually Melissa.
Planning a really great season ahead in season 4 where we're shooting today.
We're back on the set of Daryl Dixon, season 4. We're really excited about this new season being shot in Spain. We had a great time season 3 here. We've got the full team back again. By the end of season 4, there'll be like 6 or 7 more Melissas playing Carol. There used to be this band called 1,000 Mona Lisas that I really liked. I think there's going to be a new band called 1,000 Carols.
We hope that you all will keep watching. It's going to be even better than season 3, which is kind of awesome if I do say so myself. And myself. Myself. And myself. All myselfs.
Killing it, season 4. Is there any Daryls walking around here somewhere?
Nice.
Silly.
Oh, Lord. Let me just flip it over back to Deadline. Okay. Let's see what's next. All right, so I'm skipping that. And that's it, really. That's all I've got. That's all I've got. Any comments or questions? Anything in the chat? Oh, you guys don't know. That's fine. Let's see. So Shauna says, you know I love my spoilers. Is she driving? Because her spelling is off. Look at this. Look at this. You know I love my spoilers, lol.
Mm-hmm.
No, Dave, they said no. No, Dave, no.
Dave, no.
You don't normally agree, Dave. Yeah, no, I actually very much always agree. I'm very agreeable.
What?
I'm very diplomatic.
Oh my gosh.
I just sound like an
You're also
authoritarian piece of crap.
delusional.
Yes, that's correct.
Very
Correct.
delusional.
I'm diplomatic and I'm a contradiction of
I
sorts.
agree with everything.
Yeah,
No.
exactly. All right. Actually, I'm going to skip over to A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Let's do that next. And I have a couple things of my own, but should we start with the trailer? Charity, what do you think?
Yeah, go ahead, start with the trailer.
Okay, and let me just say out front, we had sort of originally talked about this when we were covering House of the Dragon Season 2. We were talking about all the series things that they were tapping for Game of Thrones, all the spin-offs. The origins, like the origin, way back origin story about the First Men and the Endels and all that stuff. And then there was this series and that series. One of them was Dunk and Egg. So this is the story of Dunk, Duncan, and Egg, Aegon. And so glad that they ditched the title for this series and called it A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Duncan was a hedge knight, I think it was. That's what they're called. An egg was Aegon. Aegon of the Targaryen line, I suppose.
Yes.
I like Dunkin' Egg.
She's
Sure
like,
went with that.
I like what you hate. Like, why? Anyway.
that
Knight of
title
the-
definitely would have been intriguing enough to get my attention.
I don't know. A knight in the Seven Kingdoms.
A Knight of
Knight
the
of-
Seven Kingdoms.
That's a mouthful.
You're right. You're right. That is quite the mouthful. But it's also like which kingdom? Which of the seven kingdoms? All of them.
Maybe all of them.
That's kind of the tongue-in-cheekness of it. So let's watch the trailer, and we'll see if we like. Let me take off the subtitles. I don't know why this showed up there.
I was squire to Sir Erlen of Pennytree since I was a boy.
Okay, so this is 100 years before Game of Thrones. So, like you said, who was it? Charity? I forget. Somebody said it was a prequel.
So this is before Game of Thrones, but after House of the Dragon.
Right.
Correct.
This is more like an in between qual.
Okay. In between qual. I like that.
It's a soft more call.
An in between qual.
He charged me to be a good knight, to defend the weak and the innocent, and I swore that I would.
Are you Baelor Targaryen?
Really? That's cool. I didn't know that he's Baelor Targaryen.
He's not.
He's not.
No.
Then would you move the fuck out of the way?
Sorry.
Language.
Jeez, David. That's what you get for
Sir
pausing.
Duncan the Tall.
Never heard of him.
Do you know every knight in the Seven Kingdoms, then?
The good ones. If you could bring me to Ashford, I could swipe you, sir.
Rob me, and I'll hunt you down with dogs.
You don't have dogs!
I'll get some.
Where?
Oh!
All right.
Little baby Varys.
Sit my horse.
I'm not a stable boy, my lord.
Not clever enough.
I know I'm just a hedge knight, but sometimes I think there could be more.
So tall.
Why do you treat these royal lapdogs like they're your betters?
They are my betters.
These men have a name. Trading.
Oh, wait, did you see that? They blurred something out because to not blur it would be a spoiler. Look at this. Wait. Let's see if I can catch it.
Chance do I
I
have?
thought I saw something. Maybe
I
missed
have no
it.
chance.
It's like they're your betters.
They are my betters.
These men have a name. Trading.
Yeah, that's where it was. That's crazy.
What?
See that?
No.
Oh, they blurred
This
out
here,
his
they
back.
blurred this out because to show it would be a spoiler.
Whatever's on his back?
Yeah.
Probably an emblem of whatever house he's a
Is
part
it
of.
not just a lighter area in the leather?
No.
I
it
don't
fu-
think
it
so.
tracks.
I mean, it can't. I can't tell just from a freeze frame.
Yeah, there. See? Look how it's obviously blurred.
Yeah.
I can make it bigger here.
I mean, his
Oh.
arms look blurred too when it's paused
Well, he's
like
in.
that.
Yeah, but I've
Yeah,
showed
but
you
the
a couple
top of
frames
his
already.
back and even the bottom look like you can actually see the
See?
leather and the smoothness of the armor.
Okay, back it up just slightly and then let it play. Because
Okay. You know what I can do?
when we
Here.
see it moving, oh yeah, slow down the.
Yes.
Okay, because right now I don't know.
It's gonna be horrible though.
Oh gosh.
See it?
Oh,
See the
gosh.
tracking?
I don't know.
And the shield too. Look at that.
You can see what's on the shield though as it flies away.
There. Okay. Maybe it's a placeholder.
I
No,
don't
It definitely
know.
looks like it's blurred.
All right, never mind. But yeah, but the
Oh.
back is definitely covered up.
I don't
There
know.
is this-
'Cause the front part of his looks lighter too. It just looks like worn leather.
Well, see, I have this on a very, very high resolution screen in front of me though, like as opposed
Okay.
to what you're seeing now.
Yeah, I
It's
also see it 6 by 4 inches right now. So
Yeah, that's the yeah, but that's interesting. And there's like a serpent apple. The shield basically has the same sort of basic logo as the other knight that's whacking at him, the guy that has the blurred chest. Well, for
Okay.
lack of a better word.
yeah, I know.
Okay,
Wacky.
so look at the Hedge Knight. He has a crown, and let's move on.
Do I have?
I have no chance.
Falling star brings luck to those who see it.
So the luck is ours alone?
He's so small.
I need to fight honorably. But sometimes I think I buried my courage alongside the old man.
Within every man, there are many men. So be brave.
Ooh. Wait.
Be just. Be tall.
What a vantage point.
Oh, that's soon. I didn't know that was coming out that fast.
Yeah.
Wait, what did it say? I missed.
Yeah, I was too busy
January
looking at the-
18th.
January.
18th.
Okay.
This is what I was saying before when we were talking about planning our episode, was that there's so many things coming out around the same time. Fallout in December,
Mm-hmm.
this in January, and then there's a whole bunch of other things too. So this is gonna be very difficult to cover.
This does look really awesome. So, okay, so who are we? Who is this? Who is this knight?
Charity can answer that.
That's who
Well,
I'm
okay, so
asking.
look, I have not read these novellas. They're novellas, and
Okay.
There's the Hedge Knight, and I think the Sworn Sword is the other one. I have not read them, and I don't, because I want to avoid what happened with House of the Dragon, where I was like disappointed all the time because I was expecting
Oh.
something that didn't happen. So I think I'm not gonna read these. All I know is that he's as you see, he's somebody's squire, and then his master dies, and so he becomes a Hedge Knight. I feel like it's kind of like a Knight's Tale, where the knight dies
Oh.
and Heath Ledger takes over his place.
Okay.
So and then the egg, I think, is a Prince Aegon, and how he becomes his squire and stuff, and how he's I don't know, because like I said, I haven't read the books, and I've been avoiding any kind of spoilery stuff.
Is Egg supposed to be the little boy?
Yes.
Egg as an Aegon.
Oh.
Yes.
That Egg? Why would he?
Aegon.
That doesn't make sense, does it?
Listen,
Why would
he's
he not
not-
be living in a castle?
So
Targaryens-
at this, what I can say is that this time the dragons are gone and the Targaryens are on the decline. Seriously, on the decline. So
well,
there's
dragons aren't all gone. We saw a dragon.
that was not a real dragon.
was
I hope
like a
I'm not
puppet.
spoiling. I hope I'm not spoiling that for anybody. That's a puppet dragon. It's not real.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So the
okay.
dragons are all dead by now, and
That's why I got like, what?
Yeah.
the Targaryens are their line is just declining.
Okay.
Years of interbreeding will do that.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's
allegedly.
possible that he got. Like I said, I really don't know because I haven't read the books and I've been
Okay.
avoiding spoilers. So I don't know
So
how it happens or how it comes about.
Well,
I had
it's
read
given
something
me-
that Aegon is this is 100 years before Game of Thrones, so I guess it could be the old man at the wall with Jon.
No,
I had read
not
something
unless
about it.
he's like 110 years old.
Yeah,
Well,
it might be like
He's old. I don't
Which he
know
might
how
be.
old.
He's very old.
Well, in what I did, the little blurb I did read, is supposed to be 80 years.
Well, we didn't read it yet, so
But,
why don't we go
yeah.
through that?
But so there's so many Aegons, and
Mm-hmm.
it's too. I mean, literally every generation has an Aegon, so it's hard to say.
Well, there's a Jason says it's Heath Ledger in A Knight's Tale. Just kidding, but the story is similar.
Yeah.
It does feel like that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's read the blurb that you'd sent, and whatever else we've got, like cast or anything like that you got teed up. Do you have anything to share screen wise, or
No, just
you
what
could
I
just
sent
read
you.
it?
First of all, a hedge knight, because I did not know this, I had to look it up. A hedge knight is a wandering knight without a master or land who makes a living by taking temporary jobs, such as guarding merchants, fighting in battles, or participating in tournaments.
Like a pickup knight, basically. But he belongs to no house, is the point, right?
Right. He has no master.
He's a hustler.
Dave, I
He's a
don't have.
hustler knight.
I don't have whatever. What did I send you about hedge knight? I mean, Knight and Seven Kings. I don't have a
know.
screenshot here. I did watch the panel. There wasn't a whole lot to it. It was a lot of stuff like how was it being on set. It was the showrunner, Ira Parker, and the actor that plays Duncan, Peter Cafferty, I think is his name. And then Aegon is played by Dexter Saul. I can't read my own writing.
I can't believe this panel's an hour long. Do you
And
want me to?
Saul.
Let's
I
take a
already
vote.
like that little kid.
Let's take a vote on
so-
whether we should watch the panel though.
It's really long, and like I said,
It's
there's
really
really there's not a whole lot that they. I mean, it's mostly stuff like how was it on set and how did you get your part and stuff. The show hasn't come out yet. They're not trying to spoil things. There's not really a whole lot they can talk about. The most interesting part to me was George R.R. Martin, who was also there. They were talking about the New York Comic-Con, and he got the first badge on the very first New York Comic-Con back in the 60s. He went to the Comic-Con and got the #1 badge on the first day ever. I thought that was pretty cool.
That's some
Um,
legit nerd cred.
Just to flip
yeah,
over to it. This is the panel.
He did a little thing where he had people of the audience come up and recite the knight's oath, and then he knighted them on the stage, which was
Aw.
really cute with a little plastic sword. That was cute. But like it was an interesting panel, but like I said, it wasn't anything newsworthy or anything like that. So it's mostly questions like that.
Right. From the audience, I think it is. Or right.
Yeah, some of those were online questions. Mhm.
Yeah, I just muted the sound so that it wouldn't interfere.
If you keep going a little ways, you can see where they knight the people. That was really cute.
Oh, I should mention also the panel was hosted or moderated by Brandon Davis of Phase Hero, formerly of comicbook.com. Yeah, he did a lot of the panels, by the way. You'll see him. I think he did the panel for Invincible too, which we'll talk about in a few. What's the best part?
So Dexter was 9 while they were filming. So he was 9 years old when they were making this.
Aw.
That's cool. Oh, look at that. Oh, so this is where they're knighting everybody?
Right.
Oh, she's so sparkly.
By the way, I should
This
mention that YouTube has a cool new feature where you can put in multiple languages, multiple language tracks. And I think we may start to experiment with that soon if I start editing in Riverside, because they'll do AI translations of our voices audibly in different languages.
Oh.
It's
I don't like that.
Stupid.
I don't know how I
it's
feel
I don't like that.
Stupid accurate, by the way. It's
I don't
so
like it.
ridiculously accurate.
How do you know?
And it'll move our mouth in accordance to what we're saying.
No,
I know. I really
I
don't
don't like that at all.
Also, how
Well,
do you know it's super accurate?
Because I've
He
tested
doesn't.
it.
What other languages do you speak?
He does speak at least one other language.
Because if you say welcome in other languages, it translates it
Oh,
in
so
my
it knows
voice.
one word. So you've tested it with one.
Look,
one
I can do it.
accurate word.
Vil-
I've tested it with existing data that we've already recorded for the last 5 years.
Bienvenidos.
Falta.
German, French, Japanese, Korean.
I'm just saying, they could be making us say some
This
dumb
isn't
stuff.
Skynet. The robots aren't taking over. It's just a podcast.
Yet,
and nobody
Dave, don't be
listens.
naive.
Yeah. I don't like
Yes.
I don't like the making my mouth move how it's not
Okay.
moving.
I just watched a thing about scams yesterday, and like one of the big scams now is they can clone your voice from videos where you talk, and then they can like call your relatives and pretend that they're you and ask for money, and you literally can't tell because it sounds like you.
That happened to
don't-
my grandmother with my voice.
Yeah, they don't even need a fake
no.
voice for grandparents. Honestly, like it happens
That's true.
all.
I mean, I
the
told
time.
my mom and my aunt, I was like, we have like I'm gonna say a safe word, and if
Mhm.
I don't say that word in the conversation, then they know it's not me.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, my grandma had the wherewithal to just be like, let me call him real quick. Like, she hung up the phone
Good.
from a random number that said I was in, like, Europe.
Mm-hmm.
I was in Europe. She was like, I didn't hear anything about that. So she's like, let me call you back real quick from this random number. She called me, and I was at work. And I was like, hey, Grandma, what's up? And she's like, you're not in Europe, right? I was like, no. She's like, all right, good.
You're not in Europe.
What a relief.
Yes. I
So
was like,
great that
no.
you
She
can't
goes,
afford to
someone's
go.
asking me for money. I was like, just block the number, call the cops,
Mhm.
report it. Don't listen to it.
Mhm.
I will never call you asking for. They asked for like $2,000. And I
Wow.
was
Duh.
like, yeah, I will never call you and ask for $2,000 unless it's like something to do with the family, like, and you know it's me.
I will
Well,
come
let's-
see you in
My
person.
grandma has too much
Yeah.
anxiety to like be able to do that.
She just like hang up the phone.
She would just like freak out and then be like calling my mom, like, Debbie, your daughter's asking me for $2,000. It's like it wouldn't work.
Well, let's move on back to the subject at hand, which is a Knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
Shauna asked a question, and I think personally
This?
the answer is
Does
that's
that have
not
a question?
That is not a question. I think
Which one of you
the
would
answer is
be the
very
queen or
clear.
King of Dragons, and why?
Obviously, Sharon D.
Yeah, it ain't
Yeah.
me.
Because
Yeah.
she
It's
can
not me.
she already talks to them.
It ain't me.
I've
She'll
got
dye her
some
hair
little
blonde.
furry dragons that run around here
Yeah.
at the house.
Breathe fire.
Well, let's get into the cast and the details, basically. Like, do you have any of that up?
I've got a cast list. Hold on.
Okay.
So the cast is Peter Claffey, who plays Sir Duncan, Dexter Saul, who plays Egg, Finn Bennett is going to play La Flamboyant, who I do not know who that is.
The character is called La Flamboyant.
Yes.
Somebody really
Book accurate.
hurt
Canon.
themselves. That
Henry Ashton is going to be playing Daeron Targaryen. Now we're going to meet a different Daeron Targaryen in House of the Dragon.
Is right.
He's one of the Greens, and
Oh.
we actually saw him. We saw him at the end of last season, but we didn't see him. We just saw his dragon flying around,
Right.
but we didn't see
This
him
is
himself.
Allison's kid. In Old
Bertie
Town.
Carvel will be playing Baelor Targaryen. So there is a Baelor Targaryen. It's just not Duncan.
So when he's asking the question, it's like literally, "Are you this guy that I'm looking for?" Basically.
So
well, he was being a jerk. He's like, "Are you so and so? Well, then get out of my way." You paused it.
Every
at a
single
really
Targaryen
weird
is a
time.
jerk. Canon.
Peter Claffey said that he was in Vikings in like one episode of Vikings.
That's totally checks out.
Yeah.
He's tall as a
Um,
tree. Man.
And other than the Dexter said he was 9 when he started filming, which is why he looks so tiny. He's so tiny at the show. He's 11 now. He was 11 during the panel. And they said there's going to be 6 episodes. It's going to be a 6 episode
In the first
run.
season?
Yes.
Wow. Is it a miniseries or is it a full? Is it hopefully get a full
So
treatment?
my gathering is that they're making. So the first season is called The Hedge Knight, and the second season will be called, I think, The Sworn Sword. I think, which is the name of the second novella.
Oh,
So there's a series of
time jump,
novellas.
basically.
Yeah, there's a series of novellas, and I think that their plan is to adapt each one.
That's
I was
so
just
cool.
I was just looking through the cast because I wanted to see if there was like anything else that they had been in that I would recognize.
Mm.
And I just want to mention that Bertie Carvel, the guy who's playing Baelor, he is also going to play Cornelius Fudge in the new Harry Potter series.
Oh, nice.
Oh, right.
So yeah,
Wow.
I just thought that was interesting.
I'm actually kind of excited about that show. Like, I really hope they do justice to the books. Like, the original series, they did what they could, considering it was movies and the time that it came out and everything.
Mhm.
But I really hope they do justice to the books.
It's like
Agreed. Did y'all see the pictures of John Lithgow as Dumbledore? John Lithgow, right?
Yeah, it's John Lithgow. I didn't see
Yeah.
pictures of him. I saw pictures of the lady who plays Petunia filming in Cornwall.
No, it was. I don't know when it was. It was maybe a couple days ago. They showed pictures of him on a beach, full get up. So you see
It's
that?
like the
Oh
Gen
my.
Z Harry Potter, basically, right?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
That's what I'm calling it. Gen Z Potter.
Well, I mean, I feel like if they expand it into a TV series, they have way more room
Oh yeah.
to explore parts of the books that they left out of the movies.
Well, I think that's
Yeah.
the whole thing, right? Each season's going to be 1 year.
Although it's going to be hard to keep up,
Mm.
like with the kids still looking like kids, because you know it's
They're
like
just
as
not
soon
gonna
as
stop.
they hit, yeah, they're not going to stop growing. So
Yeah.
be like all of a sudden they're like, no, he's supposed to still be. Carl is still like 13. It's like okay, this is like an 18-year-old now, but okay, sure.
No, I mean, Emma Watson was like 25 when they were filming the last,
Yeah,
the last Lord of the Rings. I mean,
Yeah.
last Harry Potter.
It's a good thing they all smoke cigarettes, right? Right, guys? Right. All right, let's move on to our Invincible, I guess. If there's nothing else on A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, I don't know if there
Just
would be.
January 18th.
Did you
I
guys
think
play
it's
the
gonna be
trailer?
good.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
I
saw it come up on my feed and I scrolled because I was like, no, I'm supposed to watch that on the live stream.
And she just had to go off and eat because she has
I
seed for
know.
2.
George R.R. Martin said that he really loves. He's always loved medieval, like battles, jousts, and stuff like that. So, this is gonna have like the biggest jousting scene ever.
Okay, so
filmed, and it's at
literally,
night.
Jason was right. It's just A Knight's Tale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, except the jousting scene is at night, so it's totally different.
I don't know. The more you say about it, the more I'm like, that sounds suspiciously familiar.
Rob sent me he wants me to show everybody.
I just sent it just in case you wanted to.
Yeah, why not? We've been talking Gen Z Potter this whole time. Might as well show the Gen Z Potter. Where is it? It's not downloading. It's very large, apparently.
Oh.
What? It's just a screen grab.
I know it's taking a long time for me to download for some reason.
That's weird.
Oh, there we go. That was really odd. Okay. Let me throw it on the screen. Share this tab. There's John Lithgow as Dumbledore, basically. You guys are seeing this?
No, I haven't
He
seen this.
definitely.
He looks like Anthony Hopkins in this.
The only-
a little bit.
though.
Yeah, the only thing I've seen is the picture of Harry and Hagrid. I
saw that
assume
too.
in Diagon Alley, like, because I assume it's at the beginning of the story,
Mhm.
but
Look at the stitching on it. I don't know if you can see this, but like there's like a print too. Very nice. All
He
right.
definitely looks more like the first guy that played Dumbledore in the
Richard
movies.
Harris.
Thank you.
I always remember Richard Harris because he was in Camelot in the 60s, which is one of my
Mhm.
favorite musicals.
I'm currently enjoying The Paper with Domhnall Gleeson.
yeah,
And
I've been watching it.
Jack Gleeson is his
Is it-
father. Jack was Mad Eye Moody in one of the
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Harry Potter movies. You could tell they look so much alike. Too.
Brendan Gleeson.
Brendan Gleeson.
Brendan
Brendan
Gleeson.
Gleeson.
Is his-
I know I
He's-
said Jack Gleeson.
He was in what was the name of that show?
He was in Lake Placid.
That's not what I was thinking of.
That was a
this
great
douche.
movie. That was a great bad movie.
Wasn't that? It was Mr. Mercedes. Mr. Mercedes.
Oh yeah, we've talked about Mr. Mercedes. Why?
Because
though?
it's like it's such a good show. Because it's like a crazy good show, and I had not heard of it until all of a sudden we just like found it on Hulu or something, or we were watching it. But it was like
The
super
but wasn't it
good.
in relation to Dark Winds? Didn't we talk about
Maybe
Mercedes?
it's based on a Stephen King
Mr. Mercedes
trilogy.
and
Trilogy.
yeah, has nothing to do with Dark Winds.
Oh, okay. I remember.
Well, no.
vaguely
It may
scraping
have been
across that.
somebody that was in it was in Dark Winds or
Oh.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah, like there was some sort
Oh,
of
I see, I
connection.
see.
But yeah, I'm sorry, it's on Peacock. You should watch it if you haven't
Mr.
already.
Mercedes,
'Cause it's phenomenal. And David E. Kelly
That's part of it.
developed
too.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, developed
Look at
it.
the Baratheon helmet there, probably
Mhm.
because that's their sigil. That's what I was going to say.
Was it
You already
Bill
passed the
Kelly?
part-
Was that
Sure,
the
it's not
connection?
That armor
It's
looks
not
awesome.
a Primitivo.
It's not Primitivo. No, I mean they act like Primitivos. Oh yeah, you're right, Sharon. Look at this.
That was
Yeah, it's
obviously
definitely
a
a
puppet.
puppet. Yeah.
But it went by so fast that I couldn't see it.
No, and even in
looks
that
like they're
second, I
doing
was
like a
like, "That's
play."
fake," as opposed to a real dragon. which
I mean, for the time,
Most
obviously
of those
I've
real
seen.
CG dragons.
I was looking more at the fire than I was the dragon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank
see,
you.
There's a string off the back of it. That's why
Mhm.
it looks so fake.
I didn't even look at the dragon.
I mean, so if you're a Targaryen, the most recognizable feature about you is going to be your hair,
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
So I'm like, maybe that's why the kid is
Bald-headed?
bald
mhm.
to hide his identity.
Mhm.
Look at this Baratheon.
I love that.
Maybe he's La Flamboyant Baratheon.
I love it. Leif. I can't.
Well, I saw that. I was
can't.
wondering, is he the current king? But I don't know the story and lore.
Didn't they only become king after slaying the Mad King?
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
The
that's true. Yeah, you're
Targaryens, right? The Targaryens remain in power until the time of
Game of Thrones.
the
Sometimes,
Game of Thrones.
Sometimes I just need a refresher on that kind of thing. 'Cause I forget.
Maybe. Oh, so maybe the histories are wrong, right?
Yeah.
All right. We should move on because we've been on this for a little while, and there's not much to tell really. So let's. Anything in the chat?
Shauna says Chris Coy Martin is in Black Rabbit on Netflix currently,
What was Sharon D right about?
and Sharon was right
Everything.
about something.
Everything.
I think
Game
it
of
was
Thrones.
Brendan Gleeson.
Oh, yeah. Chris Coy Martin is in Black Rabbit on Netflix currently. Chris.
I don't know who
Coy
that is.
Martin is in the Black. Well, I know Black Rabbit is. Oh yeah, that's right. Black Rabbit is a new series on Netflix. Which isn't that with what's his face? Jason Bateman, et al. Black Rabbit, that new series. That's okay.
Black Rabbit
You had me
is
at Jason Bateman.
Jude Law, Jason
Yeah.
Bateman,
There.
Cleopatra Coleman,
A bearded Jason Bateman. It's Bateman, by the way. Very hairy.
Sope Dirisu. I'm butchering this name. I'm so
No,
sorry.
you're right. Dirisu. I remember
And Amaka
learning how to say his name.
Okafor.
Whom we know from Silo.
Yes.
Right?
Right? No.
Oh no, that's a Yellowo.
No.
Never mind.
Mm-mm.
It's
No.
David Yellowo.
No, we know her
Okafor is-
from. She was in the show Bodies.
Okay.
And Troy Kotzer. Who
Oops.
was in the number 23. Oh my God. Who has thought about that movie? at
Whoa.
all?
A long time. Wow.
Whoa. Whoa. Throwback.
Man, I was
Let's-
obsessed with that movie in 7th grade.
Oh wow. How old was I?
Jason Bateman is looking
Hairy, but also
not
chatty.
not like Jason Bateman, like more like I would be interested in.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I will take Jason Bateman in any flavor.
that's why you're making that predator noise.
Yeah,
Like
that's
the-
why.
Yes.
She likes him.
thing that you do, Rachel. I don't know how you.
I love
Yeah.
that Invisible keeps doing these little season updates while them just sitting in the restaurant.
So
Well, see, that's
Yeah.
what this mimics, basically.
Yeah.
Bridget, if you love him, particularly Harry, did you really love him in Teen Wolf 2?
Yes.
I did actually. I did love him in Teen Wolf
So
2.
young and hairy.
Okay, so the reason that Shauna brought up Chris Coy is because he played Martin in The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
Harry Martin.
I was trying to like put it together. I was like, where is this coming from?
Because she's driving. it.
she's like
She can't
light years ahead
elaborate.
of me. I can't keep up. I can't keep up.
All right.
Because she says Chris Coy Martin, but I put it all together because I didn't know.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it now. I see it now. Practicality wise, he had live action in TWD.
In TWD. Yes. All right, we need to move on because
Yes,
it's already
move
an
on.
hour 45.
Invincible.
We're up to the Invincible panel. Finally. Welcome back to Burger Mart. Please enjoy Hot BM along with an update on season 4 of Invincible. Let's watch the trailer for it.
Yes, please.
Please enjoy, Rachel. This won't give anything away, by the way. I don't
And
think so.
I think you'll like it.
Okay.
I haven't
Can you hear
watched it
anything?
yet, but it's just a good show.
Never mind. It's not even shared yet. Is
It's
it?
not playing, Dave.
Wait.
Also, a lot of the Walking Dead cast voices most of these characters.
Yes.
Let's move back. Here we go.
Please tell me you're not going to eat that.
Gillian Jacobs.
No, of course not. I'm just taking in the ambiance.
Ambiance?
Yeah. I love this place.
Said no one ever.
How dare you?
Why are we here, Mark?
Okay, 2 reasons. 1, it's the place where I tell everyone when I'm gonna be back in action, right? And 2, because I'm starving, since I just like single-handedly saved the Earth twice in the last 2 weeks.
Hey, don't.
Can you believe people used to
It's
complain
like
that I could
Evelyn
never
to me,
win a
by the way.
fight?
What people?
You know,
Tony.
I really don't.
my friend.
What was that?
My fans.
Your what?
My fans, okay?
What fans?
But they sure don't say that anymore, because first, I sent all those other me's packing. Get out of here, you handsome guys, I said. And then when they didn't leave, I threw their thick, muscly buns right off my planet.
I'm pretty sure everyone else did that. There were like 30 of us out there.
And then I beat up Angstrom. Find a dimension where you're not a loser, I said, except that doesn't exist.
I really don't think you said that.
And then, this is the big one. This guy,
didn't.
I'm pointing at me. This guy kicked Conquest's ass. You remember that? Boom.
And just for you, Rachel, Conquest was voiced by Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Excellent.
Awesome.
I'm so excited to show you some of this stuff.
Yeah.
But did you? I mean, did you?
Yeah. I mean, also turns out he was just very lonely. That was like, that like factored in a
He
little
was
bit.
missing all his skin, Mark. I wonder how that happened.
You don't fight with your skin, Eve. Come on.
Well, while you've been busy taking all the credit, some of us have been busy getting ready for what's next.
Busy doing what?
Well, busy writing.
Should we read what's here? Exterior space, Earth from orbit slowly turning.
Script.
Screenplay.
Pieces of broken metal drift in the
Oh my
foreground.
gosh.
Sparkling circuit boards, whip-like tentacle. Bits of thick steel armor, claw with a razor sharp, wider. It's the remains of large interstellar monster defeated, holes torn into metallic body, ripped free. Few drops from frozen blood leads to Mark, floating in the middle of the debris. Costume torn up, cuts on his bleeding nose, whatever that thing was. It put up a fight. Mark's got metallic casts on his broken leg, arm, and is still healing from his fight with Conquest last season. He's not dead, is he? Mark jerks awake. Glances around frantically, realizes the fight's over and he won. He looks down at the earth below, just watches it for a beat, tired and taking a moment. There's a tiny flash from the city below. Something explodes. More trouble. Mark's face tightens. He gathers himself, dives into the atmosphere.
Designing.
Bridget, do you know who
Yeah.
this is?
Well, I didn't read the comics.
Okay, this
I
is
didn't
a
read the
very
comics.
major character.
I've only watched the episodes. And if this is who I think it is, I saw the announcement.
Okay.
I did see the announcement accidentally, but I really got sucked in. I couldn't.
Like, I haven't watched the comics
Couldn't turn
either,
away.
but I've seen so many goddamn panels over time that I'm like,
That's fair.
this is crazy. This is happening. This is really happening. And well, we'll get into it in a second, but I like seeing the behind the scenes stuff. I should also mention something. We'll mention it later. Okay.
Hey.
Storyboarding,
Whoa, hey.
voice acting,
Stop. No, stop.
posing.
Cut.
I love that was.
That's my thing. Only I get to handle those.
Like you handled Conquest.
He was very strong for an old man.
Okay, then finish it off.
This also tells another story, is that they're sort of keying up. You know how The Walking Dead slowly panned out and Rick was no longer the key protagonist in the series?
Mhm.
That's what they're doing with Invincible. They're kind of balancing Adam Eve with Invincible, kind of making them sort of like a balance of the key protagonists in the series.
To be fair, season 3 they kind of had done that too.
Sort of, but it was very Mark focused.
She
Still.
played a lot more. Well, yeah, I guess.
But slowly is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
keyed it
yeah.
up in the last season. But anyway,
Finish off what?
Whatever this is that we're doing, this is my first time. I can't believe you let Alan and Cecil do this before me.
Right. Okay.
Alan is played by Seth Rogen. Just so you know.
Mhm. Yep.
Very entertaining. And he's also an AP on the show, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Yes.
Can you do the card now? Do the card now.
Is it supposed to be blank?
This kind of stuff, It's not really. Eve, maybe you could.
You're so lucky we're dating now.
Hey, could you make me a new burger too, please? Extra cheese with the pickles. Maybe one pickle.
You know, that Mohawk version of you is looking better and better.
Wow. Look at that. Check out the date.
Check out the date.
It's so soon.
So season 4 will air March 2026. And like I dropped the little nugget, season 5 is already recorded, which tells you, okay, season 5 is a foregone conclusion. It's already in the can, at least the recordings, the voiceovers. Touch up isn't, but we'll get into some more details as we go.
Get those Where's Season 5 William memes ready. Or don't, actually. I mean, enough is enough, am I right? Seriously, though, get excited. Season 4 is nuts.
Hey, maybe you win another fight.
Yeah, or two. Or all of them. Maybe I win all the fights.
Rachel, does this make you a little excited in any way? As Parker burps.
She didn't care. She
Sorry.
didn't care.
Right as I unmuted, he
She's
decided to do
hesitating.
that.
She's hesitating too much.
I mean, it looks funny.
You
I
said,
don't
are you
really know.
interested? Yeah, it is kind
Yeah.
of funny.
I don't know. It's tough. I can't. It's hard to get excited about cartoons.
Well, not but excited. I'm sorry, I used the wrong word. Is your interest piqued in any way?
It looks funny. It looks funny, and I like all the voices that you listed.
I think. See, the thing I think that you would like about it is like
The first episode.
Well, it's kind of like for a cartoon, it's kind of gruesome in like a fun
Sharon,
way.
your thing's buzzing, by the way. Just
Not in an over the top way, like in an.
I mean, I like the boy, so I'm fine with over the top.
well, the first episode.
It's not even that.
The first episode of the series features TWD alums like Ross Marquand, Lenny James, a
Gary
whole bunch of
Payton.
TW actors voicing
Mhm.
various
Excellent.
characters. Kari Payton's in the last 2 seasons because of his character, and he
Yep.
also plays Reginald Vell Johnson as principal of Reginald Vell Johnson High School, which is why it's so funny,
I love it.
right? So, all right, let's move on. Let's move on to the next thing. This is from Pack Entertainment. Wait, let me see what the full thing is. Pack Entertainment Movie Theater. Man, your title is too long, but it's at Preston Hoover 11. That's easier. Robert Kirkman, Gillian Jacobs, Stephen Yun are on stage for Invincible Panel on New York Comic Con. Nice. With Brandon Davis again moderating, which I love very much. So much. All the much. Let's see here. This is the best part. I will not say what this is. I will play what this is.
Yes, just play it. Just play it.
Right.
'Cause it's
I
so
got
good.
the best
I'm
one
excited.
version of this, by the way. It
Okay.
took a while.
Okay.
This is from Connorville 08,
Well,
which
it says it in the thing, and you've just shown it, so it ruined it.
well, let me just say this. I just want to say this beforehand. This guy, so Discussing Film basically ripped this guy's video and made it their own without credit. So I
Oh.
love Discussing Film. I actually do, but I don't like when this happens. So let's play it.
Can we get real quiet? Get real quiet. I am Thrag, bred to be the Grand Regent of the Viltrum Empire. I was created to rule.
The person is off screen.
I
I'll
was
show
given
who it is
power
in a second. It's like
and
kind of a
fury
big deal.
and strength and rage to lead, to conquer, to kill.
Everybody, please welcome Thrag to the stage, Lee Pace.
Who, by the way, is on multiple panels this Comic Con.
Lee Pace. What else was he on panels for?
Can we get real quiet?
Hopefully, I'll come across that in a few. I remember seeing him in another panel, and I have to recall. But let's bring up the next thing. The Lee Pace reveal. Obviously, you saw the little clip in the lead up, but Lee Pace is Lee Pace. Lee Pace of he was on the he is in the series Foundation on Apple TV, Halt and Catch Fire on AMC, if you remember that one. Ronan on Guardians of the Galaxy. Ronan the questioner was his name?
The accuser.
The accuser, thank you. The questioner.
Yes, Jason.
Dave the questioner.
Jason's like, Lee Pace.
I
Yes,
know.
Yes, Lee Pace.
Also,
The Lee
probably
Pace.
the most gorgeous man in television today. Arguable, but please don't. I will destroy you. And of course, there's
He's
the
a good-looking guy. I'll give you that, Dave.
yeah. From Lee Pace himself, by the way, too, which I love that. Mahalo. Here's another tidbit. I think this is from Preston Hoover. Let me see here. Yes, and Preston Hoover 11 on X Battle Beast will return in season 4.
Ooh.
He had a little spot in season 3.
Yeah.
But that's another little tidbit from the panel. Here's a clip on Stephen Yun. So get your Stephen Yun on. From Rotten Tomatoes itself, Stephen Yun discusses the process of voicing the different marks in Invincible season 3. I think
It's like
are you seeing this okay?
Mm-hmm.
us hanging out and being like, what's wrong with that one? And then they would tell me what was wrong with it, and then I'd be like, okay, cool, it probably sounds like this. And they'd be like, what's wrong with that one? And he's like, oh yeah, he has a bad relationship.
What's wrong with all
He's
the
like, well, that
marks?
one loves his dad. I'm like, oh, that's different. But that was really it. It was just like you're kind of reaching into their soul and being like, which version of what happened in his life, and what might that do to his voice? And there was a couple that were like, you know, faking being tough. There were some that were like actually saw some crazy stuff. And then there are some that's like wants his dad to love him really bad. And so he, you know, or maybe all the marks kind of want his dad to love him really bad. But, you know, different versions of his tragedy changes his voice. That's kind of how I went with it. Just like us hanging out.
Let me just play this. Okay, so there's another No Context Invincible, which I follow, I think. No, but I see their stuff all the time. I love them. It's them in the panel. Brendan Davis, Robert Kirkman, Gillian Jacobs, Stephen Yun. Here's another tidbit from Preston Hoover. Robert Kirkman debunks the rumors that Invincible will deviate from the comics at NYCC. I'll debunk that here. We may weave some new things here and there, and there may be a few tidbits from season 4 that are not from the comics that I'm excited about, which I love. I love that for us. Another thing, this is the part I've been most looking forward to getting to. Okay. Robert Kirkman says Invincible season 4 is an escalating show. There's a lot of uncertainty about the future, and things are just going to get bigger and scarier, more intense. We've got to top the conquest fight somehow, so get ready for season 4. This goes hand in hand with the following news. The visuals in Invincible season 4 will blow people's minds. Skybound's animation team says the visuals in the next season of Invincible will blow people's minds. This is from Ashley Hurst from June 27th, so a couple months ago. And this is also from winteriscoming.net. This is obviously probably the number one source for Game of Thrones material, but obviously this has been great. Invincible is one of the finest superhero shows out there, and it's just getting bigger and better with each passing season. Season 4 is currently in the middle of production with a release date set for 2026. The animation team believe they're outdoing themselves. It's not just the scope of the story and the ever-thickening plot that gets dialed up to 11 each season, but the animation itself continues to improve. Pause. I mentioned this because one of the things Francisco said in our Discord, which, by the way, you can join if you follow us, if you tip us on Ko-fi, or if you join a membership tier for as little as $4 a month, you'll get forever access to our Discord. You'll never leave, and you'll love us forever. Francisco was wary about the animation. He wants to jump in. It was around the time Conquest came on the show, and he found out it's Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and his screen name is Nigano, and all that stuff. And he's like, oh, I don't know. The animation looks really dumb. Well, fear not, Francisco. Invincible has a new animation team from France, basically, and they basically dialed up the animation to 11.
To be fair, I think that animation has always been pretty good.
I mean, it was okay, but the whole thing was the dark themes with matched with the humor and stuff like that.
Well, it looks very similar to the comic books.
Yeah, there you go.
I never really had an issue with the animation. I don't know why that was the biggest deal. I thought it gave it its own feel, its own vibe, separated from other shows. So I don't know.
Well, also when you compare it to Ryan Otley's drawings and stuff like that, that's where people mostly complain, I think, because Otley's incredible animator too. So season 4 is currently in middle production with a release date of for 2026. The animation team believe they are outdoing themselves. Oh, let me just continue on. When you compare season 1 to season 3, the difference side by side is quite staggering. The animation team works tirelessly to make the show look as visually stunning as it possibly can be. And over the years, that's meant long wait times between seasons. As Invincible enters its 4th season, things are not only going to get more chaotic, especially with the arrival of General Thrag, the most powerful of all Viltrumites. The story still takes a sharp and bold step deeper into the space opera territory, while also building on Earth-based conflicts such as the Martian Sequids and the all-new story with Damien Darkblood. To accommodate all the epic story arcs, the animation team at Skybound believe they've taken things to new heights, literally. Speaking to Screen Rant, head of Skybound Animation Marge Dean rhapsodized about the scale of the animation coming our way. As we continue to perfect our pipeline, not just technical one, but the creative pipeline as well, we keep amping up the skills of our team, Dean said. Quote, I'm just so excited. There's so much to be excited for with the characters in the story, but I'm personally excited for how much we've amped up the quality of the animation to another level. It's my intention that I share it with everybody, that we improve with each season. We know what's coming. Invincible season 4 will blow people's minds. Additionally, animatic editor Lindsay Myers shared that the process of creating such an immense animation was a big learning curve. Quote, it's definitely a different beast. I'm kind of surprised at how quickly I got used to it, actually. Churning out a new season of Invincible every year is a monumental undertaking, but the team appears more than up to the task. Invincible is so far a masterful superhero story, and there's enough story to last up to 10 seasons. Really? That's not a quote, by the way. I think they're just speculating. How will it look by the end? Well, it probably will blow people's minds 10 times over. In the meanwhile, feel free to check out Invincible on Prime Video. You can stream The Boys while you're at it. The streamer is the go-to spot for intense superhero dramas, apparently. So, yeah, all new animation team, basically. Skybound will supervise the animation, but the animation house is a animation house in France. I thought this article will actually have it, but I guess I was wrong. Here's the source that... Ooh. I guess they took it away. Okay, so I had a MSN article that mentioned how season 5 of Invincible is already recorded, but I guess they took it down. So, which happens all the time with me, especially with these panels. And last but not least, this came up in my search, and I thought it was kind of interesting. Invincible creator has settled the Superman versus Omni-Man versus Homelander debate. Superman sucks. So basically, Kirkman is pitting these characters together. This is an article by Brian O'Rourke and Maggie Lovett from Collider. I bring this up only because Maggie got an interview with Kirkman where she lifted this quote off of. 2025 has been the year of Superman, obviously with the James Gunn version. This summer saw the long-awaited return of the Man of Steel to theaters. James Gunn's blockbuster smash hit, igniting the new DCU with a punk rock take on the Kryptonian that wowed critics and audiences alike. Yes, David Cornsweet wasn't the only superhero earning his followers this year. Invincible returned for its critically acclaimed 3rd season on Prime Video back in February, pitting Mark Grayson against some of his greatest physical and mental challenges yet, capped off by a powerful Jeffrey D. Morgan voiced Viltrumite known as Conquest. The timing reignited a debate that's been raging since the show aired. Who would win in a fight between Superman, Mark's all-powerful father, Omni-Man, and Prime Video's other antagonistic Superman-like figure, Homelander from The Boys? In an interview with Collider's Maggie Lovett at New York Comic-Con, Invincible creator Robert Kirkman finally weighed in on the argument himself and declared Omni-Man the winner. Obviously, Kirkman has some skin in the game as Nolan Grayson his own work, not just on screen, but on the page with the help from illustrators Corey Walker and Ryan Otley. However, he had an argument to make for why J.K. Simmons' iconic mustachioed Viltrumite would come out on top. Homelander, who believes, stands little chance because of the more grounded nature of the boys, but Kirkman saved his sharpest takedowns for Soups. Moreover, while fans have already seen some impressive, disturbing feats from Nolan, his raising of the Flax and Homeworld season 4. Let me skip all this. Well, Homelander. This is the quote from Kirkman. Well, Homelander is a weakling, and that's not any kind of antagonistic thing. It's a very grounded world, so Homelander on the scale of other superheroes is very low. But Superman sucks. Omni-Man takes him down easily. I've said this before. Every time I say it, a bunch of Superman fans, if you can believe there's such a thing, come out of the woodwork and attack me online as if I said something that's not definitively and indisputably true. But Omni-Man would completely trash that guy. Superman, oh my gosh, in the Golden Age, he moved planets. Okay, whatever. Who knows if Omni-Man could do that? Maybe he could. Maybe pay attention to season 4. Who knows? But yeah, I think that Superman's an absolute trash. By the way, he's trolling. It's Space Spores all over again. He's just getting people to watch season 4 of Invincible. For all his railing against Man of Steel, Kirkman was a fan of the latest cinematic outing. Quote, but James Gunn's movie was excellent, he added. When Lovett mentioned the very punk tone of the movie, he did jokingly try to say that we were anti-Superman, even though Collider's Ross Bonamy gave the film an 8 out of 10 in his review. I know, quote, I know what you're trying to say. It's okay. Collider does not endorse the James Gunn Superman. You heard it here first. What to expect from season 4 of Invincible? I think we kind of went through that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. We could go through this. Thrag, as teased at the tail end of season 3, Kirkman has an original storyline plan set in hell, reintroducing Clancy Brown's demon detective Damien Darkblood and welcoming Bruce Campbell to the fold. Yes, Ash from the what was it called? Army of Darkness.
Evil Dead, Dave.
Same difference. As a powerful and mysterious demon character. Once the show returns, there will be no time for rest, Mark, with one battle after another waiting for him as he tries to protect everyone he loves. Invincible Season 4 premieres March 2026. Stay tuned here at Collider for more NYCC throughout the weekend, which, yeah, they've been pretty great. Any questions or comments?
I'm excited.
Yeah. Look at this. Wait, hold on. Jason says Invincible has been in my backlog for so long I need to get to it.
Yes,
Lee
you do.
Pace? Lee Pace? Yes, Lee Pace. Shauna says, Bad Mom Confession, my son has read all of the Invincible comics. That's great. That's okay. But I mean, you haven't, is what you're saying. Hey now, Mike Kirkland, Superman, is my favorite superhero of all time. Kirkland Superman. Okay, so I'm going to skip, obviously, the Trek stuff because we're already 2 hours and 9 minutes in. Trying to think of what we have left. Okay, we're going to skip the Mr. Ballin stuff as well. But Mr. Ballin had his own panel. Mr. Ballin is a YouTuber / TikToker.
Mr. Ballin.
Are you
Mr.
trying to say Ballin?
He was.
Okay.
I say Mario. We've established this already.
Well,
Mr. Ballin, Mr.
it's
Mario.
It's Mr. Ballin.
It's Mr. Mario.
I'm fine to skip that because I, yeah.
No, I'm just mentioning. He does
Rachel feels the same way I do.
He does a true crime. It's basically he produces a voiceover show. A lot of it's true crime stories and pop culture oddities and stuff like that. One of which Sharon sent to us recently about Norman Reedus. It's like, and as far as that one goes, they don't tell you who it is. He describes a scene of which this person did this thing, and then eventually it's revealed, and that person was Daryl Dixon's Norman Reedus. So, you know, that sort of thing. And a lot of his celebrity oddities are like that. He'll describe this story that involves this person, and it's very odd. And then you get to the end of it, it's like, I bet you didn't know that was Anthony Hopkins, basically, or something to that effect.
Was it about Norman being bitten?
No. Also, your cat's right in the microphone.
No, it was about how he was discovered, kind of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
At a party, basically.
Yeah.
But he has a new book out, and I forget what that book is called now.
Oh, hold on. You put it in the chat.
Yeah, it's
I can
called
find
Where
it.
Nightmares
Ballin
Live.
has a
Where?
book.
Well, fine. I found it, but okay. Dave will just say it. Dave's just doing this by himself. Why are we here?
I don't know.
I said I need
Well,
you for emotional support.
I do want to interject with because I recently found out. Did you know Norman voiced a character in the show Hell of a Boss?
Hell of a Boss, you said?
Yeah.
No.
It's
I
an
don't know what
animated
that
show.
is.
It's an animated show about demons in hell, and he plays a demon. I only recently found out he voiced a character in it, and then they replaced him for the most recent season.
Oh, how rude.
He's
Rude.
too
Yeah.
busy.
Probably.
Man, the
but-
man
He's
is
also
too
in
busy.
Spain.
Yeah, that's
He
true.
was trying to do voiceover work, but they had to throw it all out because he was on his motorcycle in Spain.
I feel like voiceover work's something you could do remotely though.
You're right.
You'd think.
I think he probably couldn't commit.
But
to
he
it,
also
though.
is doing Ride with Norman Reedus. Maybe he's just
That's
Oh,
true.
well, yeah. You don't have time to do any of that.
Yeah.
Nah.
Well, so considering we're going to skip Mr. Ballin,
That's its name, so
Mario.
I don't know why you're doing that.
Super Mario. Ugh.
David Cameo.
Mario Brothers. Cameo. Oh, I hate
Cameo.
that. That I hate the most. Oof. Cameo. Ooh. I've been called that, and it just, ugh. It's like mayonnaise. I mean, I like mayonnaise, but like too much.
Okay.
Cameo. No, I don't like it.
I don't
Okay, so we're
know.
gonna skip
He
over
started
to.
talking about mayonnaise, and it doesn't make any sense.
Well, I don't know. I'm hungry right now.
Because
We're gonna
also you're
skip o-
wrong. It's not mayonnaise. It's mayonnaise. So get it right, idiot.
It's super mayonnaise. It's super mayonnaise brothers. Mayonnaise, a lot of brothers in this mayonnaise. Stupid David. Mayonnaise is for kids. Okay, we're gonna go over to this. Oh no, I did the wrong thing. That's fine. We're gonna talk about The Running Man, the new movie that's coming out in theaters. I think Sharon, I think you sent this to me. This was the new poster for. Well, I looked for the link of the person who sent this, the high resolution version of that. So this is from idlehandsblog.com. NYCC 2025 Running Man panel unveils new poster. A new world of a new trailer this Monday. This is Glenn Powell's The Running Man. And word of a new trailer this Monday. Oh, so we're not going to get it till this Monday, basically.
You mad at Glenn Powell?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
not,
Sharon-
not mad.
Okay.
Not mad, just
Rachel mentioned it on our
disappointed.
Discord.
Just
She's like, I'm mad. It's Glenn
I'm
Powell.
not such a mom answer. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
I know nothing.
Can you
about this
elaborate on
project, so-
why, or I don't know, just context?
I don't.
Let's go
Okay,
back to.
what the things I've seen him in?
Let's focus on
Just
Rachel right
don't. No, please don't. Don't. I'm gonna hide if you do.
now. Just say things. It's not different than any other episode right now.
The things that I've seen him in, I don't know. I just don't see him as a very good fit for this character. He seems like such a dude bro, and this is not like.
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
had that impression of him as well. I see what you're saying.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's been very typecast, and he's just very good at
He's
that.
been
kind of
very
character.
cast in that kind of
Yeah.
role.
Yeah.
He's always dude bro, and like
But
over the top sometimes. I don't know.
I'm
Maybe
glad
this will
you said
be
that.
different for him, and he'll surprise me.
So when I
But-
watched the trailer, it changed my mind because I felt the same way as you. I'm like, what is this
Yeah.
dude bro doing as the main character of the show?
Yeah.
And the way he comes off in the trailer changed my mind a lot. But let's keep going with this.
I'm
This is
also
great.
very curious to see how closely it'll follow the book.
Well, see, and
It's a
that was my
great
problem
book.
with. I liked the Arnold version, but
it was
so
it
not
diverted a lot
in a major way.
Yeah.
I don't
big
even know what
time.
the book's plot is. I only know Arnie.
So
not read
the
or seen
Running
it.
Man is
Was-
it's a game show. So
Yes.
this game show and they have a lot of different, it's sort of like what do I want to compare it to? It's reality TV. It's futuristic reality TV. They purposely look for people who are down on their luck,
Mhm.
in dire money problems, and they like what am I trying to what
It's
they,
hipster
like-
Hunger Games.
they try to like really get them to sign up for these games. So the Running Man
Sure.
specifically, however, they pick the person and he has to stay alive for 30 days by any means necessary. And everybody and anyone and everyone is like trying to kill him.
Mhm.
Not everybody cares, so he does find allies along the way that'll sort of harbor him and keep him safe, but they're not supposed to. They can get in big trouble for that. And the end is a pretty big deal, and the Arnold movie
It didn't stick the landing
did
quite
not
well.
did not stick the landing. No, that's a good way to put it.
I will say they have quite the cast in this movie, though.
I saw Coleman. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Obviously, our game show host.
Oh, I'm so psyched for it, too.
Obviously.
So, in a near future society, The Running Man is a top-rated show on television. To our synopsis, thank you, Rachel. A deadly competition where contestants known as runners must survive 30 days while being hunted by professional assassins, with every move broadcast to a bloodthirsty public, and each day will bring a greater cash reward. Desperate to save his sick daughter, working-class Ben Richards, Glenn Powell, waiting for the is convinced by the show's charming but ruthless producer Dan Killian, Josh Brolin, to enter the game. I know, right? To enter the game as a last resort. But Ben's defiance, instincts, and grit turn him into an unexpected fan favorite and a threat to the entire system. As ratings skyrocket, so does the danger, and Ben must outwit not just the hunters, but a nation addicted to watching him fall. In attendance were the film stars and attendance.
Here's where Lee Pace was.
Yes, okay, that's where I was getting to. See, again, things will reveal over time. I spoiled it a little bit, but in attendance of the New York Comic Con panel were the film stars and filmmaker Glenn Powell, Lee Pace, and Edgar Wright, director, co-writer, and producer. So there's Lee Pace. He's among the rowdy body cast and crew. Here's that poster, actually, and I will open this in a new tab so you can see it full screen. Okay.
It got so much bigger.
Yeah, it didn't really, did it?
No.
I was hoping it would.
It literally stayed the same size.
Oh, actually, here. I've done this before. No, that's as big as it's going to get, unless I make it a little bigger.
Oh,
here.
there we go.
So,
pan down.
Looks like Nakatomi Tower. Anyway, we survive 30 days while the world hunts you down. It's Josh Brolin, Glenn Powell, and of course Coleman Domingo as the announcer fellow. And I don't know who that is, and that's fine.
He's walking here.
Look at that. Okay. From Edgar Wright, the director of Baby Driver. Only in theaters November 14th. That's interesting. Screenplay by Michael Bacall and Edgar Wright.
Why is that
directed by-
interesting?
We're not gonna.
It's not only playing on the 14th. That's how they word it when they're saying it's not streaming.
Yeah.
Not
I don't
gonna
understand.
mention Stephen King anywhere on here.
No, your reaction led me to believe that you thought it was only going to be in a theater for one day. And that is not what that means.
That's what I thought. That's what I took it to mean. It's fine.
The way you were like, that's interesting.
That doesn't make
I was
sense.
like, nope, that's not right.
Bridget,
That's
you're
not
wrong.
what that means. It's not what that means.
The Running Man is in theaters, Dolby Cinema 4DX, premium large format, and IMAX on November 14th only.
Only that day.
Do you TikTok? Go to Paul Nomad on TikTok. You should. Why not? Why not? Thank you, Paul Nomad. Thank you, idlehandsblog.com. I appreciate you. This is a wonderful little synopsis.
I like your logo, honestly.
Yeah, look at that. Idle Hands,
like pretty cool.
little. Yeah, this is all these Gollum.
Do we have a trailer?
Transformers. Yes, we do have a trailer. Of course, we have a trailer. Let's
No,
get
we
to the whole
don't.
thing.
I thought it comes out on Monday.
Well, we do have a classic trailer. So the
okay.
new trailer will come out on Monday. That's a little disappointing though, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So a new trailer will come out on
A little
Monday.
bit weird. That's not coming out the day that you're doing the panel, but okay.
I know, right? I know.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's only a month before the movie release too.
Does this help if I do this? Yeah, a little bit. Okay.
I mean, not
Here's your
with what
favorite
it's
Glenn
paused
Powell
on,
right now.
But
This is what you got. I just want to mention before we play this, Sharon, did you have any more details? Did you get any more details like cast and crew bio and stuff like that?
I mean, I have the cast list, but other than that, not really.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I think we did most of them, but let's play the trailer in the meantime.
Stop filming me!
Ben Richards, 35, married, 1 child, in medical crisis. We need money for a doctor now.
Ben, watch yourself.
Employment status, blacklisted. But there's still a way out for you. It's the biggest show in the country.
I'd buy that for $1.
Bloodlust is our birthright. Set it free. Welcome to the Running Man.
People on these games never come back.
I'm not trying to get myself killed, so kiss my ass twice.
Right there is why you can win this game. The rules are simple. Survive 30 days with the entire nation hunting you down. And get your family out of Slumside for good.
I'm gonna come back here and burn this building down. I promise. That's the spirit.
This is America, goddammit! And we don't put up with no bullshit!
Hey, language! Oh.
Hunt him
Oh, William H. Macy. Pink Corvette. Nicely done.
Stop filming me!
Have you ever wondered if this game is rigged?
Oh, so that's who that was.
Michael Cera?
Michael Cera. That's who was in the poster. I'm like, who's this weirdo? Why does he
I had to hear his
continually make
voice.
creepy choices with his facial hair?
It's just who he is, Dave.
Whoa, whoa.
Stop filming me!
Have you ever wondered
so quick.
That's the only beard he can
if this
grow.
game is rigged? Guess we'll
It's
find
like
out.
Norman Reedus, except not as really attractive. Okay, this is great.
You might be moving up too fast.
Flying.
Ooh.
Okay.
You're on 3D.
She's like shirtless Glenn Powell. Okay, I'm in.
No, that's not what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
I got a grenade!
I don't want to spoil it.
Back at you.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. That's awesome.
I'm still here, you shit eaters.
Hey! See, this is what turned it around for me. Like the slapstickiness that he does very well.
He does, yeah.
Are you crazy?
That checks
It looks
out.
fun.
So,
It looks
yeah.
fun.
Okay, I'm in.
It looks
Stop
schlocky, but it looks
filming
fun.
me!
Yeah,
I
so
think
that's-
this
Very
trend of
actiony.
a trailer for the trailer needs to stop, though.
A trailer for the trailer.
That little clip they show right before the trailer starts to then
Oh.
show it again in the trailer. That's
Oh, yeah.
redundant.
Agreed.
Oh wait, so hey, check this out. So,
Only in theaters on November 7th. So we all
7th.
better take the 7th off.
Huh.
so wait, and there's November 14th on the article that we did read, which
Yeah,
is
we-
more
Which is
recent
also-
than this trailer, by the way. So,
Which was
it's-
also on the
November.
poster, wasn't it?
Strange.
November 7th is also when the show Pluribus, the new Vince Gilligan and Ray Seahorn show premieres. November 7th.
wow. Okay, and we're gonna look into that, I think, too, to see if it's something that. we
So
wanna get into.
here's the everybody in the world is affected by a virus that makes them happy, and she's the only person it hasn't affected. So she has to try
Pluribus.
to save the world from happiness. Yeah, she has to try to save the world from happiness.
it's a bit of a supernatural. So it is kind of post-apocalyptic.
Yeah.
So like Star Trek utopian-ish, but
The happy virus.
like chemically
The
chemically
happiness
induced.
virus. Yeah.
Okay, we got a little bit more of a trailer for that. Well, let me see. Is
So
there, what-
Shauna's
you.
saying that this reminds her of the Lottery movie that
Yeah, I thought that too.
John
It's
Cena
called
was just
Jackpot.
recently in.
It had
It was
Aquafina was in it. Yeah, it was
I
really
saw
good.
it actually.
Yeah,
With
it was
Evelyn,
really
she
good.
said she hates me forever for making her watch it.
It was
It
really
was
good.
funny as shit, but so
It was
I'm
good,
swearing now. It's like we're casually friends talking right now. That's how I'm talking. We're not casual. I need
Okay,
emotional
I
support.
want to mention back to the Running Man.
Okay.
I want to mention that Katie M. O'Brien is in it, and she was a character in Z Nation. She played
which one?
George in like the later seasons.
In the final season too, if I'm not mistaken. Like George Washington, is the take on her?
I think it was like the last 2 seasons. It was more than just
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But I remember her notably in the last season too. Okay, what else? I think that might be it for us because like I could go into no, that's it. I mean, there's the Star Trek stuff, which I'm just going to completely excise. There's some really exciting stuff coming from the Star Trek universe. Honorable mention.
We're not going to cover it though, unfortunately.
Right.
We're
not.
In lieu of that, I'm just going to mention that Strange New Worlds has completed filming on season 4. They just had their season 3 finale. Season 5 is in production now. They flew the cast into New York Comic-Con just to have their panel and talk about the series thus far and everything. Everybody's completely exhausted, slap happy. It's definitely, if you can catch it, a worthwhile panel to watch. And in the same panel, they went through the brand new series called Starfleet Academy. It takes place in the vast future of Star Trek Discovery, and it features the rebirth of Starfleet. Basically, they're bringing up the new students. They're rebooting Star Trek, basically, and you'll see some of the cast from Star Trek Discovery, as well as some people would say Bridget, fan favorite Robert Picardo from Star Trek Voyager as the Holodoc. He's in there too.
Well, yeah, he is. No, he is a fan favorite. I take issue with this like constant rebooting. Well, that's my issue with Star Trek right now. It's
if you finish watching Discovery, the thing about that is
will not.
Basically, Starfleet is all but gone by the time they reach the far-flung future in season 2 of Discovery. So they're basically starting from scratch, essentially. And they do have some favorites from... Well, okay, there's the Holodoc. And what they said about Robert Picardo, again, it's like Gen Z Star Trek right now. Because they have a new cast of characters. He's obviously young people in Starfleet, right? And so what they said about Robert Picardo, though, I thought you might like, Bridget, is that he is basically the Rick Ryan or the Andy Lincoln of the show. People are like, he's like the team leader, basically, of the show. Everybody's looking up to him.
Always just only said like wonderful things about him.
Oh no, absolutely. But it's just interesting to see that they kind of like, he's like the torchbearer of the show. People follow his lead and stuff. He's not like a prominent character of the show, though. But
Dave, am I wrong? Sean is asking about Sonequa. No, she's only in Discovery, right?
Discovery, that's correct.
Yeah,
she's only in Discovery. But Strange New Worlds is a spin-off, a direct spin-off off of Discovery, because they were in the past of Strange New Worlds and they flung themselves into the future. So yeah, Sonequa was briefly in.
It's technically a spin-off of Discovery?
Correct.
I thought it was supposed to be the prequel to
the original series. Yes.
Yeah.
But it got spun off from Discovery, essentially, because Ethan Peck was introduced in Discovery as Sonequa's character, Michael Burnham's brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's a foster child of Sarek, basically, Spock's father. Go figure. She's technically a Vulcan stepchild.
Okay.
Her character is amazing.
I'm sorry, what does this have to do with Strange New Worlds?
That's what I'm saying. Ethan Peck, who plays Spock on Discovery, moves into Strange New World. That's what I was trying to say.
I got you. Okay.
For those who know, there you go. But she is amazing in that series. It was amazing to see her coming off of The Walking Dead, jumping into the Star Trek universe, and Sonequa just kills it, along with Doug Jones. Huge Doug Jones fan. Of which I should just mention one of the. Sorry.
I like Doug Jones.
He's an amazing dude, amazing character actor. He was so the new Klingon Starfleet Academy student, one of them, called up Michael Dorn from the Next Generation. He played Worf on Next Generation, and he also called up Doug Jones because we're talking about prosthetics and how to move in them and all that stuff. So he wanted to know from the experts in Star Trek about how to do that. Again, I said I wouldn't get into.
That's sweet, but also prosthetics have changed a lot.
That's the thing. He wants to know how do I emote in all this prosthetic though.
Like it's changed a lot since.
Well, he mentioned it took 5 hours to get into it initially too.
Yeah.
As a Klingon of all things, and then shortened it down to 2.5 hours. I took a lot of notes on this for somebody who for a thing that we're not going to get into, by the way.
Well,
For-
you
for a
wanted
thing
to.
we did
you
just
wanted
get into.
and he wanted to
I can
get
show
into
the
it. That's the
trailers.
thing. Dave just loves Star Trek, which is fine.
Also, I don't like to say goodbye to you guys. That's all.
I mean, I love Star Trek too.
don't we have-
I love old Star Trek, and I refuse to like this new Star Trek.
Don't we have
I
one
haven't
this one
given new Star Trek a chance. I haven't watched any Star Trek in so long.
I did watch a little bit of Strange New Worlds. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Okay, that's a bit much, but it's alright.
It's a revelation. Made me cry.
Okay, Dave.
Say.
Yeah, he's
got
a
emotional.
nerd.
All
The
right.
other
We have
language
one more thing to
the
go
only
over?
other language he speaks is Klingon.
What a callback.
All right. Anyways, we're gonna get skedaddle.
Don't we have one more thing? I said it like 4 times.
No,
You
we
did.
don't.
What do you think it is, Rachel?
Welcome to
Oh,
Derry.
welcome
know
to
it is.
Derry, Dave.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess we'll get into that. Oh, why
That's the
not?
whole thing Rachel did.
You're right.
I was
Rachel
waiting
did.
for it.
I was very impressed with what she was able to cobble together in such a short period of time, too.
I spent like 5 minutes on the internet and got that.
Yeah, I know, but it was
And she
compiled in
doesn't
a
even
very
know
nice
the
way.
internet.
I don't. But I do know the Wikipedia. PDIA.
Can you say that again in English?
No.
No,
know.
I said it.
You
That
know
is
what
English.
she means.
Do I?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Let me put this up here. Okay. Is that how this is going to work? Okay. Yeah, that's how this is going to work. Okay. Let me bring it up here. Screen share too. Okay, this is what Rachel sent me. It's basically this. So, welcome to Derry. I'm just going to get into the cast and then play the trailer. But the premise of the show is this is according to Rachel. I'm glad you're here for this though. In 1962, a couple with their son moved to Derry, Maine, just as a young boy disappeared. With their arrival, very bad things begin to happen in the town. Showrunners are Jason Fuchs and Brad Caleb Kane. And the main cast is Taylor Page as Charlotte Hanlon, Javon Adepo as Leroy Hanlon, Blake Cameron James as Will Hanlon, Chris Chalk as Dick Halloran, James Remar as General Francis Shaw, Stephen Ryder, Madeline Stowe. I don't know the characters. It's probably on purpose too.
Yeah.
Rudy Mancuso as Captain Paulie Russo. Bill Skarsgård reprises his role as Pennywise the
Skarsgård.
Clown. Did I say that right?
Skarsgård.
I did say Skarsgård.
No.
You missed the second S the
Yeah,
first
you
time, but that's
missed
all
the
right.
second S, it's okay.
Sounded like you had a little hiccup.
Oh, I
like
was still in
zero.
Spain mode where I just swallowed the S. Bill Skarsgård.
I can't stand you.
Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise the Clown.
Bill Skarsgård.
Bill Skarsgård.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't Hanlon one of the names of the characters from It?
Yes, that's right. Oh
Is
no,
this his
well maybe
parents or his grandparents?
it could have been a teaser to to that. But let's see here. See if it
know.
gets-
This takes
I think
place
it-
what 20 years before?
Is it Mike?
Mm.
So that's the thing.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
It's
Mike
20 years
Hanlon.
before.
It
It's
is.
like
It is Mike Hanlon. Mike
Mhm.
Hanlon. Yes, correct.
and oh that's right. Yeah, he's right. Okay. That's the kid of James, I think, right? Oh, sorry. Will Hanlon is the father of Mike Hanlon.
Okay.
If I'm not
Or
mistaken.
grandfather.
Well, it's only 20 years before the events of It.
Right, but we see 3 Hanlons here.
Oh, it's
I'm
father.
assuming 2 are children and one's a dad.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Or
Oh, no, I think it's mother,
possibly
father.
mom,
Nope.
father.
Yeah.
So
son,
Charlotte Hanlon is
Charlotte
older.
Leroy.
So mom, dad, and
Javon is
son.
like, honestly, Javon could play either.
Kid
Honestly, if
and-
you look at Javon, he could play either. And then yes, I'm guessing that Will is a child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's the father of Mike Hanlon.
Okay. That would make sense.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, that makes it even more interesting because Pennywise is only supposed to show up every 40 years.
Mm.
Correct. And what's also interesting is that Dick.
I thought it was
Dick.
27.
Yeah, that's what I thought
Okay.
too.
It's 27.
27 years.
Dick
You're right. I'm sorry.
Halloran, which is how Chris Chalk is listed, is Richard Halloran from The Shining. Okay, that's the guy who tells Danny about The Shining.
The Shining.
gift. Yeah.
Sweet. Deep cuts. Love
Yeah, so they're actually connecting stories. That's cool.
Well, and isn't that why it's called Welcome to Derry rather than the
Yes,
series?
it's supposed to be like a connection of like this is going to be like the Stephen King universe.
Stephen King universe.
So
Everything needs a universe.
Apparently.
so
It makes
it's
them
funny,
money, so they keep doing it.
Cha-ching.
I recently read a trilogy that was written by somebody else, but it was sort of co-authored, and I don't know. Stephen King sort of like oversaw the writing of this. He had a hand in it, and there was a part, very, very, very small little blip, where one of the characters went to Derry to like research something and look into something that had happened there, and they make mention of all the like the weirdness that happens in Derry. It was like a cute little nod, like one little chapter about spending time in Derry. It was fun.
You're seeing all the Derry air?
What?
Well, the stuff that happens in Derry, meaning the Derry air?
No.
I've heard
It's a joke from the
this pun before.
Yeah.
All right, let's watch a trailer before I say something else that's stupid. 1962.
Hello? Oh, hi.
Will Hanlon?
I'm Rex,
Or,
by the way. Will.
I love the look of this, by the way.
Was renting a house in town. 8 years living on base. I just think my missus is ready
I
for.
see what you mean. He does look
Do you
like a
see what I
baby.
mean, Javon? It's like,
looks like a baby.
he's got like a baby face. That's why when I was looking at him, I'm like, well, you could go teen, but you could also go grown man. Not quite sure.
How versatile.
Little taste of
HBO
normal.
Max.
Well, if normal is what you're after, you two are going to love Derry.
You don't like
I
it
miss
much
his
down here,
mom.
do you, Miss Hanlon?
You know, it's hard not to miss the things you leave behind.
Man, he looks like Mike Hanlon, though, doesn't he?
He does.
If I'm not mistaken, who they were having dinner with may have been Dick.
Mm-hmm. Future home of Paul.
We're
Bunyan.
getting into the swing of it, though. It's starting to feel like home.
Things happen here. We don't really talk about it. No one does.
Shawshank.
Oh,
State
Yep.
prison.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
What do
that's
you-
the other. Okay.
Shauna's saying no. Shauna, what are you saying no to? She says
To it.
no.
What I really like about this trailer, you'll see in a second, is they're really touching on what this is really about, rather than what Stephen King implied what it was about, which I'm very much enjoying.
They never even found a body. But maybe you could figure out what really happened to him. Could have been a drifter. Do you think somebody could kidnap a kid and keep him underground? In the sewers?
What happened out there, Helen?
So I was right.
We
It
have
is Dick.
25 disappearances, 7 confirmed deaths,
Ooh, native influence.
mostly children.
Something bad's coming.
What is that?
Gross. A little mist reference here. Deadlines. Welcome to Durham. October 26th, people.
Oh, the no was in reference to your derriere joke. Fully warranted.
To that, I say
Um,
no, Shauna. No.
Bill Skarsgård is so good at playing Pennywise. I hate
Yeah,
it
he is.
so much.
I love it.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate him. I hate seeing it. Like it creeps me out. So
It's like that. He's
at
got,
least
he
That's the
borrows from
point.
like Krusty the Clown a little
at
bit.
least when it
too.
was Tim Curry, it was like laughable enough that I could like cope. I could cope, and I cannot cope. I can't cope. I can't cope.
You better go to your refrigerator before it runs away. Do you have Prince Albert in a can?
I can't. Oh man.
That's what I love the most about the Tim Curry Pennywise, though, is that he had this genuinely lighter side, but then when he flipped it, it was extra terrifying. Bill Skarsgård is only terrifying.
Correct.
There's
Yeah.
no whimsy to him.
There's only one speed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would say, if my memory is right, because I read this a long time ago when I read the book, his interpretation is more closely to the novel than Tim Curry's was. Tim Curry played up the clown aspect a lot more than what was actually in the novel.
Yeah, because he reeled you in.
Yeah.
Like with his Tim Curry-ness.
Yeah, I have the book, but that's one that I have not gotten to yet.
It's one that it's because it's so big. I listened to the audiobook rather than reading. But
Check this
that was
out.
when I was working nights and it made it easy.
Shauna
I did
mentions-
not.
Did you see The Long Walk,
Did
another
not,
Stephen
no.
King
No,
adaptation?
no. No, but I've seen Maximum Overdrive so many times.
It's
But the
Does
short
that-
story that
It's
it's
my favorite.
the short story
It's
that
my
it's based
Based off
on
of.
was one of my favorites for The Long Walk.
I mean, it looks great. Just gonna say, but I
Is
have
it a
not seen it.
movie? What is
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it
a
was
movie. It's in
A
theaters.
Long Walk?
The press that they did for it was really interesting because they had the people who got the early preview of it. They went to theaters and had to walk at 3.0
Oh.
speed on
duration of the film, right?
treadmills the
Okay.
entire film to mimic what was happening in the movie.
That's
Okay, I do remember
crazy.
seeing. I
know,
do
I
remember
know.
seeing.
It was like a
something like
theater
that.
with just treadmills in it. It was crazy. So I'm sure they could stop because it's like just a press gimmick, but it was like fun idea.
Like, I have to pee. Can I get a jar or something?
No, you must feel what they felt.
Pee yourself.
Well, then
You're
gonna
getting
be
a free
cleaning-
viewing.
You're cleaning up a mess then.
They had buckets.
It's to this day still the creepiest adaptation so far of a Stephen King thing for me, other than it, because I really don't like clowns, so it like really stands out to me. Is In the Tall Grass. I cannot handle it. I don't like it.
It's wild to me that you and I had such different
reactions to
reactions
watching
to
the same
that movie
screen.
because I hated that movie.
Did
so
you?
much? Yes.
Well, I didn't like it. I
didn't say I liked it.
just,
It
like,
hurt me physically to watch.
Like I
Didn't like
wanted it to be scary, and
Oh,
did
I thought it
not
was so
scare
creepy.
me.
I thought it
did
was
not scare
so
me.
creepy.
It was pretty good. Oh, The Long Walk that you're referring to, Shauna?
Yeah, I believe she is.
Rounding that out. Well, it's 2 hours and 45 minutes as of now. And I'm just going to say, we might as well say goodbye now, unless you want to stay around another 15 more minutes. Just to
What?
round out three
Well,
hours.
I'll
David's
say-
going to take 15 minutes for you
Should I
to wrap
go
it up
into-
anyway.
Should I go to
know.
Starfleet?
I will say one thing to Rachel and Tim Curry again. When I showed one of my best friends the original It movies before the new ones came out, when we watched it, he said, "Getting haunted by a clown that acts like a Looney Tune would be the most terrifying thing on the planet."
Yeah.
Because you can
Yeah.
change the floor.
It's Clown Plus Plus.
Yeah.
It's like an animated
Well,
clown.
I agree. I feel like there's something extra scary about this thing that should be
whimsical and fun.
yeah.
Nope,
And
I
fun.
beg to differ.
And funny, and that's why
It's supposed to be. It doesn't mean it's always.
that's why season 3 of Dexter was my favorite, because when John Lithgow can play your next door neighbor and the Trinity Killer,
And
that
Dumbledore.
was amazing and truly terrifying.
Have I been mispronouncing? Because you guys have all said John Lithgow. Have I been mispronouncing his name my entire life?
Like Lithgow, you've been saying?
I thought it was Lithgow.
Lithgow.
I think it's Lithgow.
Oh my
I've always
gosh.
said
Lithgow.
Both are kind of correct. It's I have to listen to him.
I've heard it
say
both ways.
I mean, how do you pronounce
heard
Lindsay
it both
Lohan? It's Lindsay Lohan, not Lindsay Lohan.
It's
I
Lindsay
say Lohan.
Lohan. Are you
I
okay?
do say
It's Lindsay
Lohan.
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 But it's Lindsay Lohan, but it's Lauren Cohen.
True.
This episode's been brought to you by the following members: at Kim Whispers member, at Kim.Rally #1 on Facebook, and of course at Rob Stuff and Thangs on TikTok. That's Rob's Stuff _N. There's a Nancy _Thangs THANGS. Of course, we have our Walkers members. I'm going to say them out loud now. At Luke's Lens, the showrunner for Revival, is still a Walkers
Yay.
member
Oh,
on Instagram.
that's so sweet.
Thank you, Luke.
At Real Ryan GM on Instagram and X.
Ryan.
At Walani on Instagram, WALLAANI, and at Hoagie Pop on Instagram, our friend.
Yay.
Heather. Woo.
That's right. They left the last one for
Thank
best.
you, all of you.
That best one
Honestly.
for last.
Thank you
You're welcome.
guys.
David can't talk anymore. He needs to
No.
go
Yeah,
plug
please
in
stop
and
reading.
recharge.
I need to
stop
recharge. I need to recharge my lithium-ion
Bleep, bloop,
battery.
blop, bloop.
Bleep, blop, blork. And as always, you can do the things, and I should have loaded the
Ork,
video to do the
uh-uh.
things. Eep, op, ork,
Yeah.
That means I love you.
Yeah.
And I love all of you, everybody. That's from the
Did she
Flintstones
speak-
Jetsons movie
Did she
crossover.
speak real robot?
I did.
exactly.
No, we've talked about this a number of times. I used to own. I say it like oh, thank you. I used to own a CD called Saturday Morning Cartoons, in which 90s bands covered songs from
same.
90s that are not like 60s to
Like the
not-
Hanna-Barbera
60s to, like,
cartoons and
80s
all.
cartoons. And so one of them was Eep Op Ork That means I love you. And Sugar Sugar
Oh.
was on there from the Archies. And
I like that song.
Is that like when Sublime did Hong Kong Phooey?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josie and the Pussycats was done by Belly or something. I don't remember what it
Yeah,
was.
yeah,
Was
I
it?
think so. Yeah. Anyway, I loved that CD. I played the heck out of it.
Oh yeah.
That
I
one
think I
went
still-
triple platinum in my house.
In my house.
As in, we needed to reinforce it with platinum. We spinned it so many times. All right, well, everybody, we'll say goodnight for now. And thank you, Jason. You guys rock. Thanks for the breakdowns. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Happy.
Thank
Wish we could have
you.
gotten to Star Trek more. You know, I got into enough actually. But if you want to watch those trailers, I'll put them somewhere. I don't know.
Jason, are you particularly interested in Star Trek, or is he just
Yes,
like
he is. He's
waxing?
definitely into it. Yeah. I'm gonna
Sorry.
end the stream now, just so that we can forever mark it down
Good
as Jason loves Star
night.
Trek. Take care, everybody. We'll see you very soon.
Good night,
Do the
everybody.
things. Follow us on Ko-fi and Patreon. Tip us if you liked what you saw. There's the QR code in the top left corner. Tip us if when you do, you'll get free access to our Discord forever. Join our membership tier, you'll get more access to our Discord, etc., and you may even show up on the show if you join the right tier, depending on what we do. We love
you
you so
should.
much. Yeah, see, look at
Have
Rob's
fun with
here.
us.
Jason could have been here. Oh, please, Jason. Yeah, Jason could have been here. Could have been here. Shauna could have been here too. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And head to squawkingdead.com to check out our new merch, because our new merch is pretty cool. You can get this shirt, this classic logo t-shirt, and do all the things. And I love you so much. And that's it. Bye, everybody. We'll see you real soon.
Bye.
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 Bye.